Well, hello everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Good to see everybody in the chat. Man, it's a good day. It's always a good day. It's a bad day too. It's a time to run a little bit of electricity through my body, and I always hate that shit, but I also love it as well. All right, let's see. We have Sergeant Blue Bacon is supposed to be joining us tonight. Let me get on camera real quick. But he says he's in, but I don't see him. So, what up, everybody? Good to see you guys. Oh, shit, I need a hat on. I'll put Terry on. Terry, introduce yourself, man. We have the Ironton auditor here to talk a little bit of Chille stuff tonight. But I'll start with Terry. Terry, how you doing tonight, man? Introduce yourself to the crowd. You're a new fixture on my channel, so there might not be a lot of people who know who you are, know about your channel or anything like that, but I'd like to give you a chance to introduce yourself, so go right ahead.
Well, I appreciate it. I am, of course, of Terry Nip. My channel is called Ironton Auditor, and other than that, there isn't much for an introduction. I just kind of am who I am, and here I am.
All right. Well, good deal. Good deal. So I first became aware of you, and let me get on camera, make sure my hat's good. Oh, man. The joys of live stream. So I came across you because, of course, you were, the first time I saw you, you were in that video. Oh my God, I forgot. All right. You were in that video, shit, Rocklist, thank you very much. Where he was talking to that lady, or no, I'm sorry, he was leaving the courthouse and there was you and another gentleman as well. And y'all were walking out and he was like, do you hate the police? And you were like, not all of them, just the bad ones. And then he's like, do you hate the police? And he's like, not all of them, just the bad ones. And I was like, yeah, that didn't sound indoctrinating at all, like the way Chille puts it. Not to say that you were indoctrinated, I'm saying that his approach is through indoctrination. And we'll talk about that tonight, but that was my first experience with you. And then, of course, I've been following the Chille lore as it grows. And sure enough, I saw him talking shit about you, and I was like, wait, what? I was like, why would he say something about this guy? It's like, I haven't seen you do anything yet. I'd seen the video where you had gone up and spoke with Pamela. I don't know, Captain. Is it Captain? What should we refer to her? Because I want to give her the respect.
She's the chief of police.
Chief of police. Okay. So give me 1 second. Let me make sure I sent Blue Bacon the right link because he's saying he can't join. So give me a second to bring him on. Anyway, I saw your interaction with her and I was like, originally I was going to cover it. And I was like, but there's not really anything to cover. That was a good, you can't really hold, he didn't really do anything wrong. And a lot of people just dislike auditors. That's not my position. My position is pro free speech. So that means give the auditors, my lights just flashed. You son of a bitch. All right. My position is pro freedom of speech, right? So when I see auditors doing things properly, I don't criticize them. I still think it's a waste of time, but at the same time, I'm glad somebody's out there trying to hold other people accountable when I'm not. I've got better things to do for myself, But the interaction you had was perfectly fine. And then a couple days later, I see Chille put out a video that's like, Ironton Auditor might be the enemy, or I don't know about him. I'm hearing all this stuff about him. He's being friendly with the police. And then he was like talking. He's like, they are the enemy. They are the enemy. No, they're not. They're not the enemy. The way you do it, the way you did it, and I saw a video today on Hezekiah's channel, the way you handle yourself around police officers and the way an audit should be done, or the way an audit is done that way, is the way it should be done. If more auditors were doing this, then we'd be able to hold more police accountable. We'd be able to find the bad apples that everybody wants to say, oh, police are okay because it's just a few bad apples. Well, fine. We need help finding them then, right? I mean, we don't want them to go out and take lives and say that oh, God damn it, I saw the lights. Okay, then we don't want them to go out and take lives to find out that they're the bad apple. We need people that are constantly watching and being transparent with the police. And your approach to it is very admirable, and I appreciate you doing that. From someone who appreciates the First Amendment and served in this country, I appreciate it from that perspective. So talk a little bit about your approach to auditing.
Well, as I don't know that I exactly have an approach. I just feel that the best way for me to do it is to be there with a camera. They know I'm there, and of course, everybody on the other side of the camera knows that I'm there. You see what I see, you hear what I hear. I tell everybody if I see them violating rights, I'll jump in. If I don't, then I have no reason to enter the fray. I'll just stand back and observe.
Yeah, and that's exactly what we should have going on right now when it comes to cop watching, because that's what you are. You're a cop watcher at that point. An auditor, yes, but you're a cop watcher because you're not necessarily walking into buildings and saying, I demand you respect my First Amendment rights. And who knows, you might take that route one day, but the cop watching that you do, I respect that. Okay. Now let me introduce our other guest. We do have a new guest that has arrived. His name is Blue Bacon. He is digitized for whatever reason.
What is happening?
I don't know.
Where am I? What? I come to you from the great beyond. Heed my warning before it's too late. I don't know what's it's fine. We'll deal with it. It's fine.
You're
How's
like in
everyone
watercolors. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Oh, yeah, and also we have Law Talk with Mike, who is getting ready to come on as well. Let me grab him let me get him a join link real quick. But anyway, thank you for joining, Blue Bacon. Good to
course.
see you, my friend.
Hello, Blue
Good to
Bacon.
be
How
here.
you doing
Good to be
today?
talking to everybody. How's it going?
Ow! Oh my God, who did that? Jeff Anson, $1. Commander Darklight, $2.99 Aussie. Remember, Terry, I was telling you earlier that people like to spread out super chats. That's what Commander Darklight is doing. He never gives me $3 super chats ever. So when he starts laying down $3, because he has intentions of doing it multiple times throughout the evening. Tally Fuchs for $5 Canadian. Thank you very much. And SJ Haunter for $10. Thank you very much. Okay, so we also have we're going to have a couple of things to cover tonight. The first thing we're going to cover is, your issues with Chille, like how y'all, first off, I want to know, how did you and Chille come together? Did he reach out to you? Did you reach out to him because of his presence? What was it that led you guys to do that, or to get together? I'm sorry.
A friend of mine showed up here at the house and he said, "There's a YouTube guy in town." He said, "Maybe you should check him out." So I did. He knows that I have watched a lot of audits and auditors, and I saw part of the Sarah Page and Tim Lyons story, and just based on what I'd seen, it seemed to me as if there was a guy who come into town to help somebody.
Oh!
So I figured out where he was at. I went straight into town just so I could look him in the eye and shake his hand and tell him, first of all, thanks for trying to help somebody here. I figure if he's here to help somebody in this tiny little town, he came from as far as he did to help somebody, then by Joe, I'm behind him 1,000%, and I will help him help people. It didn't have anything to do with Chille himself, and it definitely didn't have anything to do with the whole necessarily overturn Terry and all the things that he preaches and touts. It was just the fact that I wanted to shake his hand and help him help people if that's what he was here to do.
And is he the one that really got you into making the decision to start auditing?
Well, I had wanted to, but he's the one that definitely finalized it for me.
Okay. And then what really, and it was just simply your interactions with the chief of police that really drove him to say you were no longer an ally of the Chille movement?
No, actually, he was upset because I didn't run in and have a lot to say to them. I didn't run in and scream, and he told me I should be in there to knock them off their game. And I obviously don't believe in knocking them off their game. But the thing he was really upset about was I was being fed information about Chille through the back end off camera. And I had tried to question him about some of it. He was really upset about that. He likes transparency as long as you are transparent, and he doesn't have to be.
No, yeah, that was one thing I said in my last video with him. Was like, yeah, Captain Transparency for thee, but no transparency for me. He's like, why do you have to run my plates, officer? I didn't do anything. Why do you have to run up? Are you kidding me? You're the dude that's telling everybody that you want to fucking strap 6 cameras onto someone's head every couple of blocks just so they can record everything all the time with 4 other people at all times watching what that one person's recording. You know, are you fucking kidding me? You know what I'm saying? Like, you want everybody else out. You want everybody else to see this, but you don't, or you want everybody else to be transparent, but you're not trying to hear that transparency shit when it comes to him.
I'm assuming he's going to stay behind lead walls once that actually goes live.
Yeah. Well, no, he's going to be behind something. So behind steel walls, padded walls maybe. But yeah, man. So, Chille's on the run. Yeah, let's talk about that. So all that standing up for his rights and all that shit went right out the door when he fucking decided that he was going to bail on his fucking court hearing. You were there, right?
Yeah, the law scholar himself, by the way.
Yeah.
Just you know, as he says, as quoting him.
Yeah. All right. Oh, hey, look at that. We have another gentleman that has joined us tonight. Give me a second to get him in properly. Miguelito. ¿Cómo estás, amigo? We can't hear you. Let me, I'm getting your green screen fixed before you go on. Ow! Before you go on screen. Oh, yep, there we go. We got you fixed. All right. And then let's see. Let's get little Mikey in here. All right. Say something, Mike, because I can't hear you still. Ow! Sorry, Mike. All right, just so everybody knows, because he is trying to talk. He is there. He's just not coming through audibly. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, man, tell me that's... Okay, yeah, it's on your end. I was about to say it might be on my end. But no, I think it's on your end. We'll let Mike get his tech worked out. We'll keep... He looks like he's about to say something. Nope. All right, we'll let Mike get his mic worked out, and then we'll get back to him in a second. But anyway, yeah, so he's on the run. Can't face up. You know, the crazy thing is he was looking at let's say Maximum, right? They're just gonna fucking shit on him for being a shitty person. Maximum, he's looking at like 7 to 10 days. Now he's gonna go in there and sit in jail. And he's probably, honestly, they're probably going to give him another bond. They'll probably tell him, hey, you got to bond out again. I mean, they're not going to treat him any differently. Aside from what he thinks. He thinks that they're going to treat him like he's a terrorist and put him in a dungeon and this and that. No, none of that shit's going to happen, Chille. You're probably going to come back. You're going to have to get rearranged. You're going to have to put a new bond. And then you'll be out on the street again. And you'll have another court date that you can run from again and go lose more money and have to bond out again. More of your subscribers' money since you're jobless and, you're grifting off everybody. That's my biggest problem with him, Terry. He's a grifter, man. He's not... If you look at the way he approaches things, he never approaches it from a position of trying to do what's right. What's right for the First Amendment. His entire position is always more views, more views, more views.
He also functions on the idea that everybody cares what Chille has to say. I mean, apparently he believed that absolutely everybody in this town was watching him when he was here. That just wasn't true. There's still people out there that still haven't heard of him, believe it or not, as small of a town as we are. Occasionally, I still encounter someone who still doesn't know who he is.
Yeah, and like he says to the officer in the video I was covering, he's like, you know who I am, don't you? You know, like, well, how the fuck does this officer know who the fuck you are? You're just some fucking jackass with a goddamn camera, and all of a sudden you think you're fucking special? Nah, fuck you, man. So. Mike, are you there? No, Mike. Give him a second. Let's see. Blue Bacon, are you there?
I am here. Hello.
Ow! Okay, Blue Bacon's good. Just... My hand is like clenched up. Electric power. I figure this is only fair, I make fun of people getting tased all the time. I gotta let the people tase me a little bit. Uh-oh.
If I may, Terry, love what you've been doing. A lot of people come at me and say, oh, you hate all auditors. No. I'm upset that the auditing community doesn't work together to learn. And I've really respected that you went out there with an open mind, and you're not trying to insert yourself into this for, to make it interesting and give the people what they want. If the concern really is about whether or not the police are doing the right thing, what you're doing is very much in line with figuring that out. So it's been really refreshing to watch that.
Hello.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Mikey.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
That's awesome. That's really interesting. That I was listening to your story while I was trying to work up my tech here.
Yeah. What do you think?
It's exactly what I would think. You see a lot of that sort of well-intentioned people thinking, "Oh, this guy's here to help,"
and really, his help is more of a problem.
Yeah, I mean,
it's not a zero. It's not even a zero-sum game. It's a negative game. Like his help. Him inserting himself does nothing but put other people in a worse position. Even if himself gets to move up just a little bit in status, in his own fucked up vision and world and delusion, of what status is, he is doing that at the expense of other people.
Although I commend you though, because a lot of people, they get invested, and I just know because he's got just rabid fans, and I know because they come all over my comments, and these people, they're just so mad at me for just mentioning the obvious. The emperor has no clothes here. This guy's a sham. It's as simple as that. But I applaud you because you're like, okay, I want to help this guy, and then you see evidence to the contrary, and you say, nope, I'm going to change my mind about that, which is perfectly reasonable.
Yeah. Did you? First off, did you see his audit tonight? That was on Hezekiah's channel. Okay, good. It was a good audit. Hey, just to give people recognition, I think it's on your channel, right, Terry? The calm down, Mike. Getting a little excited with that laughter. It's on your channel, right? The audit that you did. I guess it would have been your latest audit. It was somebody that got pulled over. They said he was ex-con. They had an interaction with you. That's what's cool about what you did. And I want to talk two things about what you're doing. Number one, the interaction you had after the person who was pulled over left the scene, right? So you went and spoke with the cops, and let's talk about that first, and then we'll talk about the other thing I want to talk about with you as well, the ride-alongs. That's what I want to talk about. I think more auditors should do ride-alongs with police officers, and I'll explain why. But go ahead and talk about your interaction with the police officer in that instance and whatnot.
Well, actually, the guy that I travel with a lot, his name is Eugene. He has another channel called American Pride Ohio. But he started riding along with me through town, and he actually knows a lot of these kids. I hate to call them kids, man. I'm an old man. They're just kids to me. But these young officers, he's grown up with them. He knows them. I personally don't. I never have. I'm learning them as we go. But, in the beginning, I think they were as nervous as I was. But I think last night, and in recent nights, it's proven itself out that they're not nervous when I'm there anymore, and they are willing to come up and talk. Most of the time after the stops, they'll at least tell me why they pulled them over if they can, tell me what they know and what they don't know. So I seem to get a lot more information.
Okay, so now before I jump into what I was about to say, because I was about to say something like, what do you think is something that people should know about Chille from your experiences with him that they'll never know because they don't see on YouTube?
If all they ever do is stare into his eyes as he stares into his own and talks, they'll never know anything about Chille. What they have to do is be able to pull their heads out of his Chille long enough to see the truth. They're going to have to look somewhere other than into his eyes, for crying out loud.
Yeah, I say it, man. Just the way he down talked the guy in the last video I covered, where he was like, the guy said something to the guard, he was complimenting her, and he looked at him, let him finish, and was like, look, just don't say anything at all. Just keep it completely quiet. Just shut up, I'm here to twist their words to get them to say something that makes me eligible to file a lawsuit on them. And you, just the nature of breathing in my presence is making that harder for me to do. So if you could do everything in your power to just go be a fucking fly on the wall and make sure to keep that fucking camera on my face. Like, that's the way I feel, like, what goes on in his head. And then he has no filter. So he just says that and then realizes, oh shit, this guy's like, you know, the guy holding the camera maybe ought to be nice. He looks at him and doesn't say, hey, sorry for being a dick fuck. Goes and says, oh, just so you know, this is why I'm a dick fuck. You know, I'm a dick fuck because I'm trying to help you out in the process. You know, and it just seems to be a thing.
He can be an incredibly rude ass off camera too. You know, he's the kind of guy to look at you and say, look, man, just quit talking. You know, he never did that to me personally, but I know others that he did do it to.
Yeah, I saw that.
We've seen that in some videos.
Story,
yeah, I was about to say, I personally saw the Tina video on your channel, and that was just like, you know, it's just fucked up. You know, the way you could feel the emotion coming from her, like, it's just hard. You know, it's hard for me to even recommend people go watch that. I do want them to so they can see what Chille's really like, but you're seeing somebody's emotion and somebody's hardship on display. It's not really an easy sight to take in because it's heartbreaking for some people, you know. This guy Chille, he's ruining lives, y'all. You know, he's going around trying to do his best he can to ruin as many people's lives as he can, and he doesn't even realize it. That's why he's dangerous, because he believes he's doing good for everybody else. He believes, and that's his self-serving.
Does he really believe? Does he believe himself? I don't think he does.
Terry, what do you think? Do you think Chille believes himself?
I don't know. I think he believes he's some kind of a savior. I honestly think that somehow in Chille's weird way of knowledge that he believes that Chille is the savior and he's going to accomplish all the things he's going to accomplish, I suppose, through a YouTube video. Yeah. I guess everybody in the world's going to watch it and go, you know what, this Chille guy's right. Damn it, let's get rid of all the judges, all the cops, and just, you know, go for broke and see what we get here. Let's put a camera on every head and see what happens.
Yeah, well, he does tell everybody, hey, you know who I am. You know who I am. That's what he tells every cop. You know who I am. You know.
He believes he's that important, that's for sure.
But nobody knows. Like, these people have lives. They're cops. They're sergeants and detectives, and they've got, you know, cases and files that they have to do, that they don't just sit inside of the police station and watch delete laws and every fucking 4 live streams he does a day. I don't know how many live streams he's doing right now because he's on the run, but yeah. So let's point out.
I see him on the same exact arc as Glenn Serio. But he's
Who's
at
worse?
The beginning. I mean, he really doesn't have a lot of trouble right now. He's got one modest charge that, in fact, if he lawyered up or just acted normal for 5 minutes, could get out of with nothing. I don't think he's capable of that. But so he doesn't have a big stack of charges. He's got some ticky-tack stuff in his background, some protection orders, I think, or whatever. I'm not even sure. But he's not in deep trouble. He's not facing a felony or anything.
Yeah.
But I see that same arc. I mean, where does this lead? It's just more charges, more trouble, and then it sort of multiplies.
Yeah. Yeah, Chille is the gift that keeps on giving. He keeps doing it to himself. And we keep fucking having a great time covering it, so.
Well, like, Serio had to get arrested, because otherwise, like, right now, Chille is, like, we're talking about him right here, but basically he's off the map. He's not getting a lot of views. So he needs to go get arrested again.
Who's that, Chille or Glenn Serio?
Chille, and he will out of desperation, out of the need for that attention. He'll provoke another arrest, and then
he tried real hard today.
Oh, did he put out a video today? I didn't see it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he was harassing a store owner real hard today. And I have a story for you. I don't want to interrupt, but officers were there, and he basically said, arrest me then. Arrest me. Arrest me. He was challenging them to arrest him. And I don't believe it happened, but he was really trying.
Because that's what he wants. He does want it. He does want to be arrested. He's not dumb. He's going to get, like, he knows that drama is going to sell. He gets arrested. That's instant couple of grand in views right there on 1 or 2 videos, and he can milk it for a few videos.
And that's really what sort of blew him off. I mean, he's not big, but what relatively speaking blew him up was getting arrested. And it's sort of fallen off after that. And, you know, I can just see he craves that attention. He's just going to arrest. And it sounds like he tried today, but he keeps trying. He'll get it done.
I can't wait to get him tased. I want to see that video. That's the video that's gonna make it for everybody. See if we can't make that happen, Terry. Okay. See if we can't make a good tase happen.
See if we can get Chille Taze.
Yeah, I'll pay to see that, man. No shit.
Well, all right? Who's the crazy cop? Blue Bacon, you did everything on this guy. Who's the crazy cop impersonator? I can't think of his name.
Jeremy
right now.
DeWitt.
Jeremy DeWitt.
Yeah, but you think? I mean, I think Jeremy DeWitt was an extreme case, but look how much stuff he got into before it finally stopped. I mean, it took years. Right. Like Glenn Serio, like spun out much faster. Like we're not hearing from him. I don't know if he's in jail. I don't think he's in jail even, but he's got so many court cases. They're all little ticky tack things, but it's setting up to a problem for him at this point.
Yeah. Glenn, I believe, is not currently in the state, according to stuff that's been filed in court. I haven't seen it, but I've been talking to people who keep track of that sort of thing. But with Jeremy DeWitt, what Jeremy DeWitt did really, really well was stay in his lane. Yeah, he did some messed up stuff, but in a very sort of compartmentalized part of the law. He got it wrong, but he knew enough to fake it really, really well for a surprisingly long time, because he did not leave that little box. But Chille is just punching his way through that box as much as he can. Just, you can't contain me. No dungeon can hold this monster of a man. And he's way too deep now.
Even his mind can't contain the legend that is Chille.
Yeah. I just hope no one gets hurt, and if he just gets desperate and does something crazy. That's what we're all afraid of. I really don't want to see that. Him doing something else stupid, getting tased but not hurt and thrown in the clink. Now that'd be funny. Without, but him freaking out and using his gun or something, that's not so funny. And I don't know if he's capable of that or not, but it's a concern.
No, yeah. He's unhinged. I mean, you can't deny that. He's absolutely unhinged. It's going to come. Let me... okay. Let me I'm pulling up the video that... I'll have a video we'll watch together. This is actually... I don't know who's all seen this video, but this is his intake video. So this was after he got arrested and his camera cut off. This is the camera footage that he requested from the police. Have y'all seen it yet?
I haven't.
Okay.
I don't think.
All right, give me 1 second. I just got to get the file name out of my editor real quick. I named it Chille Intake Video. The name of it... Okay, watch me get booked. That's what it is. He said, watch... Everything's about him. Watch me get booked. Why do I not have this video? Where is the video at? Give me 1 second. I'm finding this video for us to watch. Okay, there it is. Ah, son of a bitch. All right, here we go. Watch me get booked and arrested at Lawrence County. Give me 1 second to load it up into the player for you guys. I don't want to be a resistor no more. I ain't a player. I just shock a lot. Oh my god, that hurt.
Hit that light. What was the
All right, here we go.
The 24th. So, this is the Lawrence County Jail. You know, I got a lot of files from this particular data dump that I got. I got a lot of things. How you guys doing? Good to see everybody. So that would have been on 3/29. So this is March 29th, 2022. And let me hold the... I really wish I could find my bows. You guys like this. You guys can watch.
Ow!
do within reason.
He's already trying to negotiate. He's like, I'll do just unhandcuff me. I'll do anything you ask me to do within reason. Now look at this. That's a man, guys. I want y'all to know this right now. You're watching a man being tortured live. All right.
Oh,
he is being. Look at him.
YouTube's gonna take this down. This is torture.
Yeah. He would be so lucky to be waterboarded.
Just staying right here, sir.
No problem.
Thank you. Please put your back there for me. Thank you.
Whatever you need me to do.
All right, step over here for me. All right. Your hands up on the side for me. All right.
Fellers?
Put your hands up
Please
here.
don't be grabbing my crotch
I'm
and
not.
shit. I don't
Just,
have
hey,
anything.
just put your
That man is scared of people knowing something about his crotch, okay? I'm just saying. I've never met another person complain more
Wonder what
about.
that could be.
Yeah, hey, I'm not going to make any assumptions here, okay? Some people are born with innies, and he just doesn't want people to know. It could be. I don't know. But the truth of the matter is I've never heard another person complain about this so much. At least not a criminal, you know? Like, if you're going to be a criminal, you should be able to be like, all right, yeah, touch my nuts, bro. Like, come on, play. I'd open my legs and be like, play with them, man. Come on, grab them.
I mean, you guys are old enough to get the the Spinal Tap reference when they he's got to take his package out at the airport. There.
Yeah,
that's what this reminds me of. It really does.
No, I'm not saying it should. Like, this should be a good thing. Like, yeah, they should enjoy it or anything like that. But the more if it happens enough, you will get used to it. If you are a career criminal, and the fact that Chille does this sort of stuff, like, he understands that actions have consequences. He understands the possible consequences of those actions. So it's weird that he intentionally goes out and commits those actions and then goes, wait, these consequences.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. As if, like, he didn't know the entire time.
Right.
And it boggles my mind how he flipped, like, I'm so hardcore. I'll take it. I'll serve my time to wait. My giblet bits.
Yeah.
Hold on a second.
Yeah. Don't touch my preciouses.
Not that it's funny. Sexual assault or the unwanted touching. That's not funny. The humor, I find, is his inability to sort of be consistent in the character he's trying to portray.
Oh, speaking of inconsistency, watch how overtly polite this enemy of the police is. Hey, Terry, keep in mind, everybody in the chat, he called Ironton Auditor out for no reason, unprovoked, nothing at all, simply because he was being cordial with police. There's nothing wrong with being an auditor and being cordial. There's nothing wrong with being those two. They can be... they're not mutually exclusive, is what I mean to say. You don't. But Chille is the example for how you should treat your interactions. With police forces.
Don't be grabbing my dick.
I'm not grabbing
I don't have anything down my pants.
No shit.
Don't grab my cock. Put your fingers in my
His
ass.
words, not mine. Hey, his words, not mine. We'll rewind that just so everybody can hear him say that. Because I only insinuated there might be an any. He asserted it.
Grabbing my crotch
I'm
and
not.
shit. I don't
Just,
have
hey,
anything.
just put your hands up.
I got you. Don't be grabbing my dick.
I'm not grabbing
I
you.
don't have anything down my pants. Come on. Don't grab my cock. Put your fingers in my asshole. I don't there's nothing wrong.
Don't grab my
talks
cock.
like that.
Drugs.
Yes, sir. This is just protocol.
I get it, but it's pretty subtle.
I'm not.
Ooh, the old credit card
I
swipe.
don't have anything
Yeah.
on me, dude.
That's what we called it in training. That's a real thing, and we hate it
Step right
too.
here, please.
No problem.
Can't we just take his word he has no
It's very good
weapons?
you get video evidence.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't take their word.
Yeah, I have actually seen a police video where a man self-deleted inside of a police station because
Oh, is that the one where he asked for water?
yeah, and they get up to go get him some and he pulls out the gun. They just assumed no, they can't do that. That's how bad things happen, Chille.
I used that video because it was a response to something he said in your little debate that you had with him, where he's like, hiding weapons. I did an entire video on, like, yeah, they're super concealable weapons. Like, here's a bunch of stuff. I used to receive training on this. We had like bulletins that were put out regularly on like new things that were popping up in the area. And one of the videos that we saw in training, I've seen throughout my my years of experience in training sessions, because training does reoccur. It's not like you get trained once and you're done. It's reoccurring training. One of the classic videos is this guy in a police station. He has a firearm tucked into his pants, and police, for whatever reason, didn't get it, and so he uses it against himself, which is the exact one that you're talking about. And YouTube would not let me show it, so it's a big deal. But it certainly happens. It's not supposed to happen, but you don't just trust people. Be like, oh, okay, our bad. You totally aren't carrying a bazooka down there. Okay, well now we can tell.
Yeah,
more ways than one.
I'm on. What is it now?
I was actually trying to get his information.
My name is Jose de Castro.
J-O-S-E.
Yes, sir. I was born 9/11.
Even yes, sir.
The second worst thing to happen on 9/11.
Yeah, he's super polite.
You don't have a right to that information. You know that. You know you don't, right?
Which middle name?
But do you know that?
No, he's asking you a question.
I heard the question. I asked you a question. I'll respect this question.
His middle name is, do you know that?
Need my social security.
Answer his question, please.
My middle name is Maria. Now answer mine. Do you know that that's not right to ask my social security number?
You can't even make it up.
Okay. Thank you, sir. It's incorrect. You shouldn't do that to people. You don't have a right to my personal.
We can ask you anything.
You can ask me, but
it doesn't mean
you should know better, though. We have rights.
See, then don't answer it.
I didn't answer it, but I'm not intimidated. Other people
No, it's
are.
not intimidation.
Well, when the guys are standing around with guns and knives, they say, "What's your security number?" You can force them to give it.
He doesn't have a gun.
I don't have a gun
So
either.
by
sir.
that logic, whenever Chille has a gun, he's
I
being
should be
intimidated.
released. You guys should charge.
Yeah, no shit, right? And ow! These officers don't have guns on them. He's like, why not have a gun?
You can't have a gun in the in-processing area.
Yeah, he says it right there. Look, I'll rewind just a bit.
Am I too loud? Hold on.
No, you're.
Too loud.
Maybe his
You're
maybe
fine.
his social security number's down his pants. Maybe he's afraid that's what they'll find.
Yeah, he has it on a little like fortune cookie piece of paper written up, stuffed inside of his innie. His words, not mine. He said, "There's nothing down there." I'm just extrapolating.
No, you're
Thank you, sir. It's incorrect. You shouldn't do that to people. You don't have a right to my personal.
We can ask you anything.
You can ask me, but
it doesn't mean
you should know better, though. We have rights.
See, then don't answer it.
I didn't answer.
Constitutional scholars
I'm
should
not
know better.
intimidated. Other people
No, it's
are.
not intimidation.
Well, when the guys are standing around with guns and knives, they say, "What's your security number?" You can force them to give it.
He doesn't have a gun.
I don't have a gun either, sir.
I should be released. You guys should charge me and release me. You should do this right.
We don't have anything to do with
Oh,
that.
I'm sure you don't.
They're trying to charge
Shouldn't
you.
make me pay the price for breaking the law.
I'm peacefully protesting. I haven't raised my voice or cursed at anybody.
What's his birthday? I'll put that in there.
It's 9/11, September 11th, 1970. Bathroom. Obviously, I'm not going to try to escape.
Oh yeah, he just asked to go to the bathroom. I don't know if y'all remember the video, but he was like, "I got to go to the bathroom, but I think I'm just gonna hold it." And I was like,
No.
Yeah, you're gonna be holding it a lot longer, bro."
I would like to say about
This is from
you should just charge me
2019?
and release me. Oh, go ahead.
No,
Sorry.
no. It's not from 2019. It's just the date on the video. It's from the couple months ago. Go ahead. Who? Blue. What were we gonna say?
Yes. Well, the date they just haven't updated it. Those lazy bones. No. The whole you should charge me and release me. That's what they're doing. They have to in-process you, get your information, and then they can release from there. Well, depending on where they have him at. If this is just holding until he can meet someone for the bond hearing, and then they release him.
Yeah.
But you have to be processed prior to the release. With some exceptions like traffic or ordinance charges that are just monetary fines. But this is above that. This is actually a state charge. So, yes, you can be charged and released. But the charging process involves you going through the process.
Getting fingerprinted. Everything.
Exactly.
They may not even put him in oranges. They might not even put him in the jumpers. They may just get him in there, fingerprint him, get him in the system, give him a court date, kick his ass out on a PR bond. Be out same day. But he's a jackass, so he makes it harder on himself for anybody to.
Yeah, he has no idea how it actually works.
Yeah, yeah, and he fucks up any kind of leniency they'd give him, any kind of discretion that they might have. He just fucks all that up too.
Alright, buddy, do me a favor. Alright. Put your feet right here and look at that bullseye for me. Don't get in your chin yet. Just look at the bullseye for me.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Telling you, man, he's super polite.
Yes, sir.
Put your feet on.
Conspiring with the enemy, Chille. Being super
Ooh,
polite
like a
over
beta.
there. And goddamn fucking traitor to his own people.
Gray.
March 29th,
Put your hands above your head.
Yes, sir.
Stand still, please.
Yes, sir.
Never seen anybody more scared of an imaginary police beatdown.
Oh, that's fancy.
I'd like my phone back from Pam. It's not evidence. If you take my livelihood from me, I'll sue. Okay. You're suing anyway. I am suing. Okay? I already filed a lawsuit.
That's beautiful. If you
Yeah,
don't,
whatever.
if you don't give me my phone, I'll sue. He said, "You're suing anyway." You know, like
Yeah,
what the
of
fuck?
course.
Who cares?
I'll sue you guys today.
Hey, congratulations, like the other officer said.
Which is ironic that the sheriff's department wouldn't arrest me. It's pretty ironic when I filed a lawsuit against you today and then I get arrested by the same people I sued today.
I don't know anything about that, man.
But you know I filed a lawsuit.
I did not know.
Ow!
Well, then you guys
Shit.
should have known.
Dude, I just got to work.
Get him.
You can step out, sir.
Thank you.
Step over here.
Yes, sir.
You know, I'm just going to
Yes,
stop
sir.
it here for 1 second. I want to go back just a little bit. This guy, Steve, the guard, you know, he made me really change my opinion about prison guards because I said they were all terrible people. And Steve does his best to treat me with as much respect as I treat him with. And he made me kind of shift my perspective a little bit. You know, some of these guys, I don't know. I don't know Steve. I'm just saying he was decent to me.
All right, I'm turning this over to the Ironton auditor right now because I'm sure after that beratement that he gave you live, that you have something to say about him being awfully polite and complimenting the mortal enemy of Chille DeCastro. Because that's what he is. He said it multiple times. They're the enemy.
Yeah, well, he is such an idiot that standing there face to face before he went live to have everything that he said right after his first appearance there in court, he said, I thought we were friends. I said, man, we've known each other in 30 days. I was with you maybe a week, week and a half, and then you've been gone for 2 weeks. You've been back for 1 day. How does that make us friends? You know, I'd like him to know that I just tell him he can kiss my ass after all that, man. You know, he's standing there telling you how the cuffs don't hurt him, how he's not in any pain. He's being just as polite as he can be. And then, of course, you know, he wants to berate me for, you know, for being polite. So
For being civil, for acting like a human
What-
being, for treating another human being with humanity the way that an auditor should be treated and a police officer should both be treated with that same humanity. They're not robots and neither are you guys. But Chille seems to think that you're a piece of shit because you were civil to a police officer. And then look at him right here openly. He's not under any duress. There's no cops around him right now with guns and batons and knives sticking it to him saying, say something polite about the gentleman to your right on the camera. No, there's nobody there. This is uncontested politeness here. Uncontested admiration for police and the enemy. In the military, we call
And I
that being
didn't
a traitor.
right. I didn't see him pull out his trifold either, by the way. Just for everybody watching, Chille's never used his own trifold, only in a camera telling you that you should use it. Just saying.
As a science nerd, I have to ask you a question. Have you seen or do you possess one of the unburnable trifolds that he proclaims to have? Indestructible trifolds.
Me, no, I don't have one.
They don't exist, by the way. There's no such thing as indestructible paper. If there was, we'd be coating tanks with it.
Right?
All right, here we go.
Yeah, if you're ever about to get shot by a police officer, hold that indestructible trifold up. Maybe that'll save you.
Yeah, see how that goes. He's a dipshit. Ow!
Evan, this is
Fucking.
gonna end well. It's gonna end bad for you, man. You're gonna end up going to prison. And I don't want you to go there. You don't belong in a prison, dude. You just have to be straightened out. You need education. Why can't you do this with most people? Why can't you just treat them with respect and dignity? You don't have to torture anybody.
What perspective does he have?
Shocking they do.
Yeah, exactly. What perspective does he have? Why don't you do this to other people? They do. Exactly. Go ahead,
Right.
Blue Bacon.
No, that was
This
it.
is normal
why don't you
protocol.
Yeah.
I'll tell you the perspective he has, and I'll tell you why you're unable to see it. It's because you can't get your head that far up your ass. That's the reason you can't see things from Chille's perspective.
So dark up there.
Right. Blue, what were you going to say?
Oh, I'm just saying, like, that. Well, basically that. I don't even know what I was saying. I got distracted by the comments. You guys are hilarious. It's just, why don't you do this to everybody? They generally do. Right? Like, when I did my whole, torture stream where I was handcuffed behind my back for an hour, and then I did the second one, it was 2 hours. And people were like, well, you didn't do it correctly. I did it to the exact training standard, which is the exact amount that I did it in real life to other people. There's, you tighten it, you can get a finger in there. It's not too loose, it's not too tight. If they're uncomfortable, we can see if it can be adjusted. The only difference here is that he's being handcuffed in the front. And he's articulated that he has a lot of problems getting his hand behind his back. So the front isn't unreasonable when they have that many officers to, assist if something goes wrong. Now,
Right.
Handcuffed in the front, there's a lot that can go wrong, a lot more compared to in the back. Against the officers, that is. But you have that many officers, It is an option. They use that option appropriately. And Delete Laws wants to put out this video and be like, oh, look, things happened and they were pretty nice, I guess. And in all his other videos, he goes, they were so evil to me. And
Yeah.
it goes to show, continues to show his just how he can't pick a side and people just eat it up. There are issues. But when it comes to the issues Chille's trying to point out, most of the issues are his own inability to do anything.
Yeah.
It just makes me so mad.
Mike, did you want to add to that?
No, I'm just still not clear. This is after the Ironton arrest.
Yes, this is after he was arrested when he was doing his public demonstration at the courthouse. And they told him...
Right, so I did a video on this. Right. So right there, when the chief or whatever comes out and arrests him and does the whole Gandalf routine. And then this is later when he's getting booked.
Yes, this is immediately following.
From that time, yeah.
So he requested the surveillance video, and that's what we're watching right here is the surveillance video from the jailhouse.
You guys are big and strong, and you're burly. I'm not going to go for you. I'm not going to assault you. I wouldn't swing a punch at you. I'm not
Surprised he didn't offer him to a cage match.
I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that to you. I won't try to fight
He's
anybody
like,
on the
do
street.
you want to get in the trash can behind me and get down on some Jello?
Why do you have to put those on me?
Oh, take off that badge and gun and clothes.
Yeah.
Hand in there,
It's protocol, but it's not necessary.
I'm not going to tighten it down.
But
I'm
it's
going to
not
loosen it up
necessary.
right now.
It's not necessary.
Yes, it is. It's
Why?
part of my job, sir.
But it's the wrong thing to do, and that's the problem I have with cops. You should know better. You know I'm a constitutional law scholar. You know I would not do it.
We got to have like a drinking game. Every time he says he's a constitutional law scholar, we should just drink a fifth of vodka.
I'll do some sipping.
You'll what now?
So I'll do some sipping.
I'll sip some too. I'll take minor drinks.
Careful with
Jeopardize your
who knows how flammable those fumes are. Those are sparks.
health, safety, or
I
mine.
can put my finger through there.
Yeah, but that's
all
that's
I
the
need.
lie.
That's all I need.
Man, those some weak ass cuffs too, man. That guy's giving him so much fucking leeway. I'm sorry. I've seen people get cuffed, and that's nothing right there. That's nothing.
Lie. It's still torture. Now these aren't as tight as most people's are, but it's still torture.
How would he know?
It is
I feel
torture.
so
You shouldn't
tortured.
do
It
this
hurts.
to me.
It hurts so much. It don't even hurt. Oh my gosh. Oh my
I don't want
gosh.
to see this jail anyway.
Look how much
Now I
pain
get to
he's
see
in.
it
Oh,
and do a
that
first-hand account of
stance.
what's going on.
That hurt.
and his little thumb stroke there to pacify himself.
I think they should put him behind his back. I really do.
Yeah, you guys hit your like button.
It's safer and he's annoying.
Yeah. It's safer and he's annoying.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like, no, we're doing this behind the back. That's it.
Ow! Yeah.
Keep barking,
And
little
take your-
doggy.
Finger and hit your like button. I know any new subscribers make sure you hit subscribe, and I'll keep going. But make sure you hit the like button and make sure you subscribe. We got to keep getting as big as we can.
Yeah, guys, make sure to make his channel as big as possible by hitting the like and subscribing.
We'll get you a water, bud. We'll get you to sit down over here. Just have you seat on this bench right here for me. Thank you.
Man, they're being so mean to him.
Besides take off my clothes and strip down, I won't do it. So if you guys are gonna attack me like wild hyenas,
It's so funny. That's like not even on the fucking table right now. Like nobody's even said take off your clothes. Nobody's even told him to take take the laces out of his shoes yet. Like he's already like, I'll do everything but that. You know, I'll do anything. But why do you constantly think about taking off your clothes in front of other dudes, Chille? Like if you got something to say it. It's okay. We're accepting around here. We love everybody, Chille.
Is it wishful thinking?
Oh, hey, did y'all see the video that David Kane put out about Chille?
I seen one where he was sending him some messages.
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. Yeah, Chille sending unsolicited gay porn to another person's phone, which I believe is that's a crime, isn't it?
That's generally a crime. Yeah,
that's
easily a crime. That usually. Ooh,
depending on the dumb one, because it's all verifiable and with a
no
so on everything immediately.
So when David Kane responded with, "Hey, I believe you just committed a crime by sending me unsolicited pornography," Chille responded with, "I no longer wish to have any conversations with you. Any more attempts to make conversation with me would be considered harassment." And he was like, "Fuck you, sue me too." He sent a message, "Fuck you, sue me too then, bitch."
I can't be harassing you.
Ow, shit. Nah, but hey, David Kane seems to be a sovereign citizen. I don't want to get behind him and his channel and what he pushes, but I did see a video that was pretty disgusting with Chille literally talking. All he did was respond with nothing but homosexual comments. Like, you want to suck me off? Is that what you want? You want to this? Ow! He goes, "Oh, you want me to fuck you? You want me to fuck you?" And he's like, "No." He's like, "How?" He's like, "I just said you weren't being a fucking man by not showing up to your fucking court date, and here you go off on this homosexual tirade." He's like, "What the fuck's that all about?" You know, so. And everybody here knows that I'm not the homosexual part. That's not the part that bothers me. It's the actual sending of pornography from one person to the next. That's bullshit. You shouldn't do that. And I believe it is
without consent.
I believe it is a criminal offense. If not in all states, it is in some states. So here we go. And they're in Virginia. If somebody wants to look that up.
welcome to do so. But I will not be showing you my balls. I will not be showing you my asshole. That's not going to happen.
Yes, it is.
Good, thank you. Good. I sure hope it doesn't.
No, hey, he's the type of guy that says something like that, and they walk away for 1 minute, and they come back, and he's butt naked standing there. He's like, "I can't believe y'all are forcing me to get naked."
Me, that'd be really bad.
And then he spreads his legs, and he crouches down a little bit. He's like, "You're not gonna touch my balls," and he starts shaking them around.
Do you think maybe he's saying that because they're not going to, and then he gets to go, see, you just gotta tell him. Yeah, shit. They're like, we were never going to do that. What are you talking about?
Well, that is a standard ploy. Yeah, they just command people to behave in the way that they were already planning to, and then claim some authority as a result. It's odd.
And then, unfortunately, and I don't know why, the video freezes. I don't know why that would happen. There's another. I don't know how much time.
So re-request it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we 5-6 minutes that we're missing here, where it's obviously it's a bad download.
It's the Nixon tapes all over again here.
Apparently they made a mistake in the download.
Yeah, and at the same time, he never says, like, this is where this fucked up thing happened to me during this 8 minutes. No, it's just 8 minutes that are missing off of one of many cameras that are there. And he goes to show, like, I'll pull up all these right here on the left, I believe. All those right there. I think that's a whole list of files on the left that they sent him. So he'll go through, like, different...
May I make a...
Yeah, go ahead.
May I make a point?
Ow! Yeah.
He was arrested. He was arrested at the city building by the Ironton City Police IPD, but of course we don't have a jailhouse there. That he is at the Lawrence County Sheriff's Department, the jailhouse. That's where he's being processed. So the difference in the law enforcement officers between the Ironton Police Department and the Lawrence County Sheriff's Department.
Okay, so he's at Lawrence County right there?
Yes, he's in the Lawrence County.
How big is
jail,
the city
yes.
of Ironton? About how many, what's the population size around?
It's somewhere 10, 11,000 people, something like that.
Jeez, it's that small? I didn't think it was that small. I thought it was
Yeah,
bigger than that.
there's not much to it at all, actually. That's the only reason I'm able
Man,
to
I
cruise
bet.
the whole thing all by myself.
Is the
That's why there aren't a
whole,
whole lot of cop videos.
is the whole town pretty much aware of this guy? Like when we say the whole town, let's say like 40% of the people in the town. Would you say he's at least 40% are aware of who he is?
I'd say within the last few weeks it has grown to that. But, you know, like I said, I still encounter the occasional person who has no clue who he is.
Okay. All right, here we go.
And it cuts off. This is
Here,
the
let me
one, and I'll show you which one it is.
Yeah, he's just bitching about it cutting off.
It's from the back.
Yeah, he's as bad with technology as he is with law. I mean, just clueless.
I mean, that's we can end it there. Let me see if there's anywhere else where he says anything. But I just thought that it was fucking super. Every time I see him acting polite towards somebody, I'm gonna point out the fact that he's being a fucking hypocrite, because that's what it is. Look, oh my God, look at the torture,
Wow.
Look, no,
It's hard to watch.
a styrofoam, guys. That's clearly a styrofoam cup. I cannot believe they would.
So he never gets placed in a cell or anything. He
I
just
don't
goes
know.
through a booking process.
He may have been placed in like a D cell temporarily.
Yeah.
But
I
they're
think
keeping
the
him
one
out in the open.
I think the one right behind him is where the holding cell is. I think he does say that in the video.
See this?
I mean, but he
So
isn't there
watch,
long.
They're gonna move this here, and then they're gonna move. They're gonna bring this camera right here, and they're gonna put the camera right there, and that camera right there is gonna remain on me the entire time I'm right there. And so this camera footage here is the camera footage we need, because this has sound on it. And the other camera angles that you're gonna get from
They can
over
hear me
here
slurping
and
my
over
water.
here aren't going to have any sound on them, but this one does. This one right here. And this is the one that we want.
Then request it.
Really? And it's not going to have anything that helps you, but okay.
Yeah, like I said, throughout this whole video, he doesn't once say why he needs that camera. I mean,
So,
okay,
you
you
know,
want the camera, that's fine, but he doesn't
I just
act
don't
as if
think that
there's
this kind of
some kind of
facility is
missing
necess-
footage that is going to vindicate him or make the police officers or the sheriff's office to look bad or anything. He just wants it, which is fine. He deserves it. I'm okay with that. But at the same time, what's that going to do for you? Nothing.
Necessary for Americans in today's world. I think there are some criminally insane people who are definitely going to belong in this kind of a facility.
You motherfucker, you! I mean, fucking, I'm sure there's... Look, every time you fucking see yourself in the camera, you bitch! You're the fucking criminally insane motherfucker that needs to be in a fucking cell. Jesus, fuck. The self-awareness on this guy is so lacking. He is unaware that he's speaking about himself to his people. He's telling his people, I deserve to be in there. Jesus, fuck.
Because they're criminally insane, and you're not going to solve that riddle. But there's far, far, far fewer of them than you could possibly imagine. Most people could be rehabilitated with education, even if they're young and violent. Just through basic learning of English and math, they could change everything.
Oh, please.
But instead, we have this dungeon-like system that you know. I'm treated as though I'm not a threat. These guys know I'm not going to attack them, but everybody's treated like a threat. That you have to be chained up and shackled up. I mean,
to be honest, look,
Chained and shackled.
Look, he's not shackled, right? Those officers have their back to him.
You're right.
They do not perceive you as a threat, Chille. If they perceived you as a threat, they'd have put you on the other side of that wall inside of that room and locked the fucking door. They know you are nothing. They are so comfortable with you sitting there, they're willing to just go on with their daily routine at work and allow you to sit in the open, just so they don't have to stink up their fucking jail cell with your nasty-ass clothing.
And Omega, not even a beta.
Not even a beta. Goddamn gamma male.
I've seen people who are called prisoners that shouldn't be that called. I've seen them help guards who were choking and dying. And I've seen where there's been jailbreaks where people who are called prisoners don't try to run away with the other people. They go, no, I'm not running anywhere. So, you know, and it's only a very small fraction of those people who want to run away. So
there's only a small fraction of police officers that apply handcuffs too tight.
You know, look, so they're going to call me over here. Look, you know, I've agreed to do anything that they want me to do. I've said I'll do whatever you want.
As if there was a choice.
But, you know, I'm not going to have you look in my bottom, and I'm not going to have you, look up my front.
Oh, God.
Too bad he hasn't agreed to stop breaking the law.
You know, there's just no point in it. It's just, I mean, there's just no point in it.
God damn.
He agreed to show up to court and he didn't.
But
so why
would
anybody
it's terrible
trust him?
that the footage we truly need
that's true.
on this camera right here isn't available. And
the one that's going to prove that he wasn't actually trespassing after the building closed.
Right.
That we
I
got.
mean, we have a view of everything that happened that you can see from that angle what that camera would show, and there's nothing happened.
Let's see. I don't know.
You're not wrong. Yeah.
Let's see. Okay. Yeah. Here's some more. Let's see. That one. This may be the same footage they already showed at the beginning. Let's see. If it is, we'll stop it and then we'll do our Taser Tuesday teaser.
Just stand right here, sir. No problem. Thank you. Please put your back there for me. Thank you. Whatever you need me to do.
I'd like to look for him.
Yeah, that looks like the same. Let's see if he has any other additional footage that is worth talking about. Oh, let's see him compliment the officer again. I like when he compliments officers. Officers deserve to be complimented. They have a hard job. So here, let's let everybody hear Chille compliment an officer. I think it's good anyway that people hear this so they can see what kind of fucking hypocrite he is when he fucking tells everybody else to fucking hate officers.
Just so you guys know, you're no longer living in Kansas anymore once you've gone to the dungeon. Once you're inside the dungeon,
God, how do I pick the exact perfect spots to stop and play this video? Fucking delusional.
He really is in Oz, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
Amount of respect that you treat another man in a dog-eat-dog world goes a long, long way. Okay? This man didn't arrest you, right? He has more than absolute power. It's almost impossible to win a 1983 against a guard or jailer. It can be done. But very few cases have I listened to at the Supreme Court level or federal level. I mean, there's some famous ones, Monroe versus Pape, but even that is horrific in the end. So, absolute power over you. This is Lord of the Flies world. Hold your ground, keep your respect, but don't disrespect the other man. I wish I didn't know this so well.
You don't. You don't.
Wish granted.
Your wishes come true. Yes.
Yeah.
Yay!
Ask and ye shall receive. Because you don't know shit, boy. Chille. All right. Audience, what do y'all want to do? I'm gonna turn it over to the audience. What do y'all want to do? Do y'all want to continue with this for a little bit longer, or do you want to see Taser Tuesday teaser video? I have one for you. One, if you want more. In fact, I'm gonna do a poll because I hate trying to watch this shit. Oh God, I see the lights change. Aha! Okay, thank you.
Actually, I got to scoot, but I just wanted to stop in and say hi. Thanks for having me. This was cool.
Yeah, thanks, Mike. I appreciate you stopping by, man. Hopefully you'll have me on next Saturday when you do your little show. I call it a little show because, you're still smaller than me, just a little guy.
Yeah.
But no, man.
Yeah.
Mad love. Let me put you on camera so you can say your so you could, God damn it, say your goodbye. And then we'll get over to the poll.
All right. Goodbye, everybody. Thanks. Thanks. By the way, I announced I crossed 50,000 while we were on this stream.
No shit.
So I did it right here on Team Skeptic.
Oh my God, that's awesome, bro. Hey, I'm happy for you. I go ahead.
That still doesn't mean that you don't have to go over and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. Yeah, that's still a requirement.
Ah!
I'm saying. It's hard. It's hard for me to hype my channel while you're getting electrocuted here, Skeptic.
It's hard to not get electrocuted when they keep super chatting me.
So disrespectful.
No, hey, seriously, Mike. You know, as mine and your friendship grows more and more each day, man, I really appreciate that you've been including me. And I tell you, from the day I've seen your channel, I believe in you, and I knew you were going to be big one time. It won't be long before we're talking about 100K, and you got your play button, and I'm going to put it at my house for you.
That sounds good.
Since I grew your channel.
We both
obviously.
need one of those.
All right.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Have a good night.
All right. Take care, Mike. We'll talk to you later, bro.
All right.
Ow! God damn it. Hold on. Let me get on camera for you guys, and then we'll check the thing. Where's my 4?
Let me say that I'm love seeing and hearing you being tased, man. I have to admit, I've actually enjoyed it.
Everybody does. They come on here.
It's fun for me.
People come on here and they're like, I mean, for $1, whatever. But the other guests that come on, they all have a little chuckle because I can't help it. Look at my hand. Look at my hand. You see my hand? This is not by choice. This is because my hand just crimps down and crimps down and crimps down, and then eventually just stays in this position. But, okay, the people have spoken. 64% of 1,100 people say they want to see the Tuesday Taser video. A Taser Tuesday video. So anyway, what I need from you guys, we have 456 likes. While I get this video loaded up, I need you guys to push that to 600 likes. Can you do it? All right, here we go. You guys get it loaded up. I'm getting it loaded up. Y'all get that ready. All right, here we go. Let's see. Oh shit, what was the name of that video? All right, y'all have a moment because I've got to find the actual video. Oh, you know what? Okay, somebody sent the video to me recently as well. It's funny. Whoever sent this video to me, you probably will recognize it. Salacious. But I'm not sure if you were the first person. Ow! God damn it. Okay. Give me a second.
I knew someone with Tourette's once, and oh boy, am I having flashbacks to that.
God damn it. Even the little ones, they hurt when they come in rapidly. All right, so I got the link. Let me... Yes, this is a funny video. Ow! Okay, so first off, on Monday, let's talk about some scheduling that's coming up. Tomorrow, we have a video, one of the article read videos tomorrow as a follow-up to last week's Taser Tuesday, because there were people that were saying things that were factually incorrect. Sometimes, one of the things about the videos I choose, I don't just choose random videos or boring-ass videos. I choose videos that I know are going to bring out an emotion in you, right? So, the last week's video, definitely, when I showed it to my brother was like, that's a bad tase. And I was like, was it though? And he was like, yes, it was. And then I was like, me and him got an argument. I was like, no, it wasn't. It's good tase. Fucking should have gave him a little bit more. But, you know, the people in the audience kind of agreed with him. A few of you did. And that's okay. This is what my channel's all about. Freedom of speech. Speak your mind. When you don't like something, you say something, because hey, that's how we all grow, right? So it turns out there's more to that story than what everybody knows. And somebody was like, oh, that officer got fired and they won a lawsuit and this bullshit. None of that happened. So I'm going to do a follow-up video to explain to you guys why I believe that that's a good tase, number one, and to give you an update on how that trial progressed and whatnot. The officer didn't lose his job. The city didn't end up paying any civil rights lawsuits. He didn't end up getting charged. You know, hey, I'm okay with that. You got a tase. He learned his lessons. I'm sure the next time he gets pulled over, he'll give that ID up a lot faster. But at the same time, you know, there is more to that story than what was shown in the video. Sometimes I have to cut out. I have to be creative with my editing. I don't make it to where it doesn't tell the narrative that's there, but I definitely take out boring parts or parts that are extremely repetitive because you guys don't want to see that. Y'all want to see the good parts, the juicy parts, the parts that are about to happen right fucking now. We're at 594 on the likes. 6 more people like, and we can get this video started. Even though I'll start it regardless.
No, all right, I'll like it. Fine, I'll like it.
You didn't? Oh my God, you didn't like it?
I gotta go. I'm out.
So I've already done the research on this video. The guy's a jackass. I'll tell you what's going on before we get the video started, all right? He had a warrant out for not registering as a sex offender. All right, that's how we're gonna start. Okay. He turns into the apartment complex. The officer lights him up. He decides, hey, I'm close enough to Mom's house. Maybe I can get inside without getting in trouble. And so he drives his car, even after the officers pulled him over. He drives his car. And he drives his car. He gets get him to the door, and then his brother comes out and starts screaming, "Don't touch my brother! Don't talk to my brother like that!" Blah blah blah. Whatever. He's lucky he didn't get tased too. Guy says, "Oh, I have a heart condition." He ain't got no fucking heart condition. I don't want to hear no shit. What if he died from his heart condition? The dude was lying. He didn't want to get tased. All right, leave me alone. Here we go. This is the video that you've all been waiting for. Let me get it up and running. God damn it. I hate when I forget to load it up. But I have already done all my research to make sure this was a good tase so that you don't have to yell at me, guys. All right, we're just going to let this one play. With sound effects in the back. Here we go. Keep in mind, they've already been trying to pull him over, okay? Keep in mind before you start yelling at me saying, bad tase, bad tase.
Can you stop? Show me your hands. All right, show me your hands, though. Why didn't you stop right away? I'll explain all that. Get back in the car for a minute.
I'm not even doing it, ma'am.
Radio,
That's
he's...
my mom's house.
Send me another car.
I didn't even do anything.
Stop.
What are you doing?
Stop.
What? Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me, ma'am. Please do not touch me. I'm not doing anything.
Stop.
You are being recorded. I did not do anything, ma'am. Can you please let my arm go? Why are you grabbing me?
Because I asked you to stop. You're at a
Stop
traffic
grabbing me. Please stop grabbing me.
Radio,
Ma.
step it up.
Ma. Can you please stop grabbing me? I didn't do anything. I don't know. This lady just
Get on the ground.
me. Stop grabbing me. What are you doing?
You're not going in the house.
Yes, I am. Move. What are you doing? Stop. Ah. What are you doing?
You're on a traffic stop.
I don't know
you
what
need to
you're
stop.
doing.
Okay, you need to get on the... You need to stop.
Can you please leave me alone?
No.
I did not do anything.
Get on the ground.
Whoa.
Get on the ground.
Ma'am, you are being recorded.
That's fine. Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
I don't have a weapon.
Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
Why?
Get on the ground.
See, my hands are free.
Okay, get on the ground.
I didn't do anything.
You're not listening. Get on the ground.
Ma'am, I didn't do anything.
Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get in the house.
That's my brother.
Get in the house.
I can't go on my mom's.
Get on the ground.
Why?
Get on the ground.
What did I do? I am recording you, ma'am. I'm not getting on the ground.
You're not listening. Get on the ground.
I got your recording.
That's fine.
Get on the ground right now. Get on the ground right now.
Get in the house.
On the ground.
Uh-oh.
On the ground.
Mr. Sparky.
Get on the ground right
Get in the
now.
house.
Taser, taser, taser.
Taser, taser, taser.
One's been tased.
Comfortable landing too.
Get in the house.
I feel like that right now. That's exactly how I feel right now. He knows. Look, let's go back. That face is beautiful. Here we go. Taser, taser, taser.
Fucking house right here. Why would you tase my brother? He didn't do shit.
One's been tased.
Fucking tase this nigga, he didn't do shit. We waited for the law.
Get in the house.
Bitch. You see,
Hey, get back right now. Get back. Get back.
Shoot me, motherfucker.
Get back.
Get in the house.
I'm not moving. Get off me. Why you
Hey.
touching me? Why'd you
You're
touch me?
obstructing. Get in
Get
the house.
back.
Why you touch me? I'm not
They ain't just
in the house, I'm not
bro.
I'm not a
Yo.
Get us a couple more guys. Somebody came out here. We got some more.
Get off me, bro.
Fine, turn around.
No, bro.
You want to obstruct? Turn around.
Standing right here.
Let's grab this guy.
I don't know what's going on. Oh my God.
I'll give it to you again if you give us a problem.
Give it to him again, brother. Give it to him again.
I'm not doing anything.
On your face. On your face. Hands behind your back. Okay.
Oh my God.
Yes, we will.
I didn't do it.
So he had an active warrant. We'll stop it there. We'll leave the rest of it for Taser Tuesday. But he had an active warrant for not registering as a sex offender, as well as a second warrant that I don't know if they covered what the second warrant was. They said he had multiple warrants, including one of them is not registering as a sex offender. So, they had a reason to pull him over. Obviously, he was trying to get to the safety of his home. I find it hard to believe that he did not know what was going on. So I don't know. Good Taze to me. What do you guys think out in the chat? Good Taze? Good Taze or no good Taze?
Well, I can break it down.
In my opinion, he better be glad the taser showed up because the lady officer had a Glock.
Yeah. And she says that. She says, hey, look, I had my weapon on because she explains to the younger brother. They let the younger brother go. Okay, so they could have got him for obstruction of They could have got him for obstruction of justice. Okay, but they didn't. They let him go because that is the humane thing. The guy's trying to defend his brother. I mean, they could have taken him, but they didn't. They said, hey, look, we understand, but your brother has warrants. Not just that, but he was, he didn't pull over when we pulled him over. He continued to drive. And that's when the thing comes on, is after they're making their way through the apartments. And she's already flagged him one time, and he just didn't stop. So, in my opinion, good Taze. Do you want to say something, Blue Bacon?
Yeah, so I can break this down from a law enforcement perspective in regards to use of force. So he had a warrant out for his arrest. I don't know if that was the purpose for the original stop. But regardless, whatever it was, they, turned on lights, probably sirens. I don't remember exactly if they had sirens, but definitely lights. They went to pull him over. He didn't pull over. Now, that automatically becomes a felony traffic stop. If you fail to pull over, you evade, elude, whatever your state's charge is going to be, that becomes a felony traffic stop. And that generally justifies automatically the unholstering of your firearm. Now, he started walking to a house. This woman has no idea what this house is, I presume. Right? He might be off to attack it, or if this is one of his victims of sexual, predation. I don't know if that's the right word. She doesn't know. Presume. You can presume or assume that she does not know why he's going to this house. If this isn't his address, if it isn't his address, she does not want him to be there because there's an active warrant, because he's not pulling over, because there's a lot of reasons. It's going to be, oh no, he can't go in here. We don't know exactly why yet. But you can, as an experienced officer, you'd be able to think of a dozen reasons immediately why you'd be able to justify some sort of use of force to not let him in the house. Now, because this would automatically be a felony traffic stop, the presentation of a firearm, essentially, is not necessarily inappropriate. But she doesn't use it, per se. She tries to get in his way and stop him. And that is an appropriate escalation of force, which would start with officer presence, and then verbal, which didn't work, and then it becomes physical, which didn't work. She's much smaller than him, at which point she has to draw something. She has to escalate to a tool. I would have pulled a taser, probably. Taser might be ineffective. I don't think it's unreasonable to go next to the pistol because of the felony traffic stop sort of status of it. And then the second person gets involved, which definitely justifies something more than a taser, because a taser generally only fires once before you have to reload. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know if there are weapons in the house. Second officer arrives and uses the taser. It can be argued, well, why didn't the two officers just use hands-on and take him down? I would argue because the woman already made it clear that she was not able to physically detain either of these people on her own. And therefore, the other officer, if he went in to go hands-on, would leave her alone with the other guy, which might start the other guy make him violent, cause him to try to rescue his brother. And therefore, you can't go hands-on, even if there are two of them. You have to escalate to a taser. And I know that was complicated and long-winded. I haven't seen that one before, so I'm trying to sort of get all the things together in my head as I
It's not an
out,
old one, but it's not like within the last month, but it's not old. What up, Brainy Beaver? Good to see you, man. Brainy Beaver just joined. How you doing tonight?
I have ice cream. That's why I have no face right now.
Oh my god, your voice, you're so loud. You got
I have it set where I always have it set. I don't know why it comes in loud on your feed.
Hold on.
Hi.
Hold on 1 second. Let me make sure that
I'm actually a demigod. That's why I'm so loud when I come in.
Well, I turned you down. Okay.
Oh
man, you missed the teaser, man. You missed the taser teaser.
I heard.
Are you not going to be on camera? I don't want to just put this up.
I will be eventually. I've just got a big bowl of ice cream in front of me right now.
I'm getting such a low quality from people. I don't know why.
Really?
Anyway, yeah. No, it's low.
I don't. No.
You normally come in and 1080p stupid. Right now,
I don't. Isn't there normally?
But so does everybody. But hey, look, T-Bone's over there taking it in good. Look at that. He looks smooth as shit on here. Everybody else looks like they come from the fucking DSL internet.
Well, Blue Bacon is actually a hologram. It's obvious now.
Yeah, it's true.
I can clearly see that.
Yes,
he's AI generated. He's actually like a Google project sent to dismantle the.
I'm gonna dial up.
Definitely a Minecraft character. I think I've seen him. He's with the villagers usually farming.
Ooh. Well, how you doing, Brainy?
Yeah. No, I'm good. Thanks for having me. Like I said, I'll be on camera at some point here. I'm just gonna finish mucking this bowl of it was ice cream. That's what I was saying. Yeah, that's what I told you, anyways.
Alrighty. Well,
ADHD's rife right now, so keep going.
Well, we're getting to the end of the show. I'm gonna go through super chats, but I'm gonna wait and I'm gonna let everybody say their goodbyes first because we got a lot of super chats and a lot of small ones. So I don't want to keep anybody here that doesn't have to stay. But I do want to say the first person to give respect to is Terry. I like what you're doing, Terry. We didn't really touch on it too much. I really think that the idea of having auditors and cops doing ride along would help humanize the other person. You know, the opposite side of the argument. It allows you to understand that it's not just some robot that's a police officer that has to be right every single time. He needs to be right as often as possible and be as close to right as he can every single time. But he is a human. Just like an auditor. An auditor's going to make mistakes. We need people to keep our government in check. Auditors are trying to do they're trying to do that job. I'll say that. I think a lot of them are failing miserably, but there are people out there that don't put themselves in the line of duty of a police officer during a traffic stop, and I think you're one of them who's kind of showing how it's supposed to be done, for lack of a better word.
Well, I sure appreciate the kind words. As I tell everybody, I'm not exactly worthy of that, but I do appreciate it. And as far as the ride-alongs, I've got them coming. Of course, this is Memorial Day weekend and week, and the local police are super, super busy with all of that. And the chief has promised me that she will get a hold of me after things settle down, and we'll be doing some of those ride-alongs because I too want to get some of those up close and personal interviews to those officers so that I can show that there are humans behind that badge.
Yeah. Well, it's a good thing, man, and I'm glad you're doing it. What we'll do is I'm gonna ask you to stick around as long as you'd like, but if you need to leave or you want to go ahead and get out of here, I know you're an hour in front of me, so it's about 9 o'clock for you. If you want to get out of here, you're more than welcome to leave now. I don't know how many super chats came in that were directed to you or not, but you're welcome to stay as well. Blue.
I'll stick around for a bit.
Okay, cool deal. Same goes with you, Blue. Give you your opportunity to say bye now, and then you can stay as long as you like, or until I kick you out because you're digitized and you look like an amorphous
Yeah, I'll
blob
get out
on
of here
my
now.
screen.
Yeah, I don't. I might, if I stay too long, I might get deleted off of out of Tron. Credit TC for that one. So
delete balls. Ow.
It looks so terrible. It's great. All right. But yeah, no, it's great to be here as always. Can't wait to be back again. So now you have to do it because I said it on a stream.
Hey, I stream on Sunday nights, and you're always welcome. I love having you on, Blue. Like literally Sunday, you get. I'll kick Brainy off for you, bro. That's the type of love I got for you, man. Like Brainy, see you later.
Now you
Blue,
know Brainy.
welcome to the crew. No, Brainy knows I love.
It was good to see you again, Blue.
It's good. I'm good to talk to you. Yeah, and I'm always a resource. So I'll see you guys later. I figure out how to get out of here
later.
Later, and then Brainy, you have no choice. You're sticking around. You got here. Ow! God damn. Oh, hey, thank you very much.
Well, you should get shot more than once for that one.
Yeah, I will actually, because I'm gonna have a few. I'm gonna sip a little bit of whiskey as we read these super chats. So if you want to grab a sip,
Is that actually delete laws in your chat?
Is it?
Oh, that's lols. But there's two of them. There's a laws and a lols.
I don't think that's him. Hey, moderators, check to see if it's him. Y'all can go follow it to the channel. I don't care if there's. First off, if it's delete laws, welcome to the show. We just made fun of you. I hope you enjoy it. If it's not, good play, sir. Good play.
Hey, Skeptic, give me just a second. I got to knock at the door. I'll be right back. I promise.
All right, no problem.
Oh, that's not him.
I had a. Oh, it's not him. Okay.
Chille's too much of an alpha to even say that.
Oh yeah. What did he say?
You big stud, take me to bed, or lose me forever. Talking to you. That's not him.
I don't know. After seeing that Dean Cain stuff or whatever his name was, man, that shit was crazy. But let me get on camera. Let me put all of us on camera real quick. And
no, of course, the one that tells you, "Wow, that's
my bad."
Wow, we're having a party today.
Give me 1 second to get us all on.
And look at the way he left. He's got that smile.
So how you doing, Brainy? You having a good night?
I'm okay. Tired, like usual. You know, beekeeping started and all that stuff. So it's been busy.
Yeah.
But beyond that, yeah, it's good though.
All right.
Okay. I saw you were online, so
yeah.
Say hi.
Yeah, we do my torture stream on the final Sunday of every month. I'm going to run through these super chats pretty quick. Anything directed at... Hey, listen. I do want to say this. You don't have to super chat to be a part of this show. Some people have brought that up. Some days where we're doing something like this where there's going to be a lot, it's obviously harder for me to get to everything. And I'm going to read the super chat, so I do apologize. But never is it a pay to be a recognized channel at all. All right, so what we're going to do is as I'm reading these super chats, if you have any questions or any comments directed at Ironton Auditor, tag Brainy Beaver, okay? And Brainy, you pull the legit ones down and then, pull the legit ones up, and then we'll read off those after I run through these super chats real quick, all right?
All right.
For $1, thank you very much. SJ Hunter for $10, thank you very much. Oh, no, time out. I got to go get the dranky drinks. I'll be right back. Brainy, entertain.
Oh God. What the fuck? Sorry, I muted myself. See, I'm really good at this. Entertain. I don't know. You just thrust me into the limelight. How's it going? Sorry, I don't actually. I know you're Ironton Auditor, but I don't know your actual name. What was it, or what we were calling you?
My name is Terry.
Terry, nice to meet you,
My
Terry.
name is Terry. Yeah.
How's it going?
It goes, man. It goes whether I like it or not. I woke up this morning. I figured I might as well get out of bed and make a day of it.
You're not. Chille's not a fan of you anymore, is he? I understand.
Not by a long shot.
You were too nice to the police. You're not allowed to be. You didn't dehumanize them enough. You were too friendly.
Right.
That was too much for Chille. He couldn't handle that.
Okay. So here we go. I'm going to start reading them off. Any super chat of over, we'll say, $20. I will take a shot. That came in already. I'm not encouraging anymore. I'm just saying if it's come in already, we'll take a shot. So I saw some come in. We have Tally Fuchs for $5 Canadian. Thank you very much. Commander Darklight for $3 Australian. Really, buddy? Is this how you do the super chat thing? Yeah, you know how to do that super chat thing. Don't lie. Jeff Anson for $1. Thank you very much. Akira 808 State for $4.99. Finally, an auditor who does it correctly. The police have no problem. The police have no problem with us filming. Just keep your distance and never interfere. Terry, do you care to... You would have more of an insight on auditing than I would, so do you care to give any insight to that comment?
I would agree with it completely. That's what I've done. I just keep my distance until they're finished with their job. If they're not violating rights and they're not hurting anybody, I have no reason to... What am I going to do? I stay out of the way and let them do their job. I watch, and if I see anything afoot, then I'll be all over it. But so far, I have not had a reason to get in between them and their job.
All right,
I'm loving this, guys. Keep it up. Hit him again.
That one came in. Don't listen, guys. I've been building.
That one made him come. See, he didn't. He needed to rephrase it.
I've been building Terry up, and I'm about to take all that shit back. Right? Don't listen to that guy. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Thank you very much, Akira 808. Jason Hyatt for $2 Canadian. My daughter has been looking forward to this. Why teach your daughter bad habits? Okay? Teaching her to find enjoyment in the electrocution of other individuals is not a good thing to teach your daughter. Commander Darklife, not a good thing to teach any kids. $15 Aussie. See, I belittled him. I was like, I money shamed him. I poor shamed him. I was like, oh, he's only gonna give me $3. Blah, blah. And then he sends 15. Yeah, see, that was planned, Terry. Okay, that was planned. I can teach you how to manipulate Darklight out there. Carrie Wolchinski for $2 Aussie. Thank you very much. Wolverine. Oh man, my mouse squeal button or scroll wheel is fucked. Wolverine man for $2. Buzz, dude. Thank you very much. Base here for $4.99. Matt Bond for $5 Aussie. Pikachu, I choose you. Yeah, that's an electric joke for those that don't know. All right, let's see. Crazy Italian for $4.99. Excuse me. Tired of Chille claiming he's tough and everyone is scared of him. He couldn't kill a cockroach if it was on life support. Right? That's true. Mystery Man for $2 Aussie. Don't know. $2 Aussie dollars. OMG. This is an idiot idea. Yes, it is. And I love making dumbass ideas. I Heart Dogs for $1. Thank you very much. Patricia Bradshaw, thank you so much, love. You're so sweet. For $2. Krabby J for $10. Says $5 because of your NASA shirt. That's right, baby. And $5 for roasting that narcissistic hoople Chille. Thank you. Man, it's been my pleasure to cover this dumpster fire. There is no other way of explaining it. It's a dumpster fire. Arizona, that's where this started. It was in Arizona when it started with me. I just happened to catch him there before he came to Dallas. Fucked up somebody else's life down here. And then that's another thing I want to point out, right? So let's say that Chille truly meant to do well. To do well. Okay? Let's say that for one moment. How can he do well when he can't keep his feet in one place for long enough to do well? There's no way that he could ever really address any true civil rights violations in Ironton when he goes there for a week and a half, leaves, heads to Dallas, then goes back for a few days, then goes to Toledo, then goes down to Houston, then goes back to Dallas. The man never sticks in one spot to help somebody out. He's a fucking grifter. He says that's what he's doing because as long as he continues to convince people that he's trying to do good, people are still going to throw him that money. And that's fine. This is a free market, open society. Y'all know how I feel about that. Donate, support whoever you want to support, do whatever you want. But he's manipulating them. If you're a Chille supporter, he's manipulating you. He makes you think he's doing good, but you can look right here. We have a man on screen that'll tell you otherwise right here to your face. All right, let's keep going.
You got another guy that's only a face.
Ah! Son of a...
I think you're enjoying that virtual.
You left your
background
green
too
screen
much,
filter
don't
on.
Yeah,
I just had to. Listen, as soon as I realized he had the green screen filter on the whole thing and not just like his window, it was playtime because I got everything.
All right, so let's see. Keep going. We have SJ Hunter also became a new member. Yeah. Oh, we need to upgrade our emojis and add a taser emoji. It's needed. We have Robin Johnson for 10 sex. Gotta love that sex money, baby. Ebby Joe for 99 cents. Thank you very much. Cripple Cat, member for 3 months. Best panel ever tonight. I always have the best panels. Number 1, because I'm here. Number 2, because I choose good guests. And then I what are you doing, Brainy?
I was having fun with your green screen.
I don't know whether I'm disturbed. Okay. But yeah, man, Ironton Auditor, man, Terry, it was great having you, man. It really was a good show. I like to get the other perspective when I do my debates or whenever I have somebody on that I may not fundamentally agree with. And I told Chille in our very first debate, when we had our first real discussion, I said, just speaking to you behind the scenes and talking with you here tonight, we're probably going to agree on a lot of things. Prison reform, let's talk about it. You know, the socioeconomic influence that's influencing the racial diversity in prison. Let's talk about that. You know, those are things we can talk about. But methodology is where he and I we split off. He feels aggression is the methodology. I feel talking about it is. Discussing the actual problem. Finding a solution. So when I have somebody on that I don't always fundamentally agree with, and I'm sure there's going to be things that you know, you probably believe in that I disagree with fundamentally, or I disagree with your methodology, but having you on gives me an opportunity to learn more about you and your position. That way, if I do decide, hey, I want to disagree with this about Terry, at least I can understand where you're coming from and be able to properly address your argument and not just resort to ad hom attacks or ignorant point and laugh videos. I do point and laugh videos, but I always try to explain why I find it funny. You know, what is wrong? Like when I was talking with Chille and he brings up, oh, well, I don't have to have a license, and I'm like, oh, yeah, well, according to this, and this, you actually do, and you're a jackass. You know, that's how I like to approach it. So there's going to be times when you and I disagree, but at the same time, having a person like you on really helps me to be a better content creator and address what I might disagree with.
I'm always available for conversation. I don't care to disagree. We at some point may have to agree to disagree. Yeah. You know, that's what the wonderful thing about this country is. That's the beautiful thing about the First Amendment. It's not the speech you want to hear that needs to be protected. It's the speech that you disagree with that has to be protected the most.
Because there was a time.
But I'm always available for conversation.
Yeah, there was a time when talking about rebelling from the king that was ruling over us, I believe it was King George at the time, there was a time when speaking on those matters was considered, you know, terroristic talk.
Right.
And today we look back at it and say that those were some of the greatest conversations that have ever been held that led our country to be where it's at, because it really set the foundations of what we have here today. And I love this place, you know, and Brainy will tell you I'm super pro-America. I literally go
Go
ahead.
Our founders disagreed an awful lot. There were a lot of times when the ones they call our founding fathers, when they had a lot of a lot of arguments. They disagreed a lot with each other. They didn't agree on everything. That's why they were able to come to a table, sit down, and write the documents that they wrote. It wasn't because they agreed 100% on everything.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me get Brainy's color key turned off.
No! Fuck. Hold on.
Let me get back. Okay, so we have SJ Haunter for $1, Jason Hyatt for $1 Canadian, Matt Bond for $2 Aussie dollars, Pikachu, use Sparky for Mike, Ellie Joe for $1, thank you very much, Tom for $1, thank you, Robin for 26. Why don't we have more torture streams? Because. What you mean? Why don't we? That's a bad question to ask me right now with this shock collar on my wrist. Yeah, no, I wish we could do more, but let's see. Thank you, Robin. Matt Bond for $2 Aussie dollars. Hey, what's up? Been a long time. Pikachu says, and a bunch of shock emojis. Thank you very much. Ebby Joe for 99 cents. Thank you very much. Member for 3 months is Higavan. Chille is going to get a ride along soon, we hope. God damn it. Yeah, he is, isn't he? Teresa Klabaka. God, I gotta text you. For $2, hubby, did you look up Hillbilly Heaven? No, I didn't. I need to actually look that up. Ebby Joe for 99 cents. The Plot Hole, Johnny O for $2 for your balls. Cheers. They're not going on my balls again. Higavin for $1. Thank you very much. Robin Johnson for 10 secs. Thank you very much. SJ Hunter for $1. Thank you very much. Jagan May for $1.99 for a sticker. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, guys. Everybody, for real. Tequila Mockingbird. I like that one. Tequila Mockingbird. I gotta take my shot here in a second. If Chille wants to be a clown so much, he could have at least been a funny one. I know, right? I make him funny. He's fucking annoying. I make him funny. All right. I would figure, Tones overthinks it. My man, Tones. He was supposed to be here tonight. He had family stuff to do. Everybody remind Tone that that's lame. He should have been here for the shot. No, I'm just kidding, Tones. Family comes first, brother. You always know that, and you know you're welcome next week. I would figure Chille would resist arrest, arguing that his FTA warrant is invalid because he says the judge is wrong and he's filing. Yeah, I think that's what. Isn't that what he kind of said? Is like that something about the judge. It had to do with the judge as to why he's not going back to face the charges. Is he just never going to go back to Ironton, you think? Anybody he was helping?
I don't ever expect to see him here again.
Well, I hope not. John Rapp for $2 Aussie dollars. Everybody, yeah, you know what to do with John Rapp in the chat. Hold on.
He forced me to wear the loudest thing I have. It's because he turned
fine.
off the green screen.
Legicator, what's up, brother? Good to see you. All right, everybody, if you don't know John Rapp, then every time he pokes his head out, we do something out of love for him. And you guys can copy and paste that.
I feel like I'm Kern County auditor or whatever with his really bright, loud shirts.
Who did? Bella Charge? God damn it. Thanks, YouTube. Missing out on all the fun. All right, everybody. Y'all, every time John Rapp pops his head out, you have my permission to give him the middle finger over and over and over again.
The John Rapp treatment.
The John Rapp treatment. But it's all love. John Rapp's one of my favorite people out there. Let's see. We have Chibi Peach for $5. Hey, Skeptic. Teach Chille that $1 dance move you got going on. Ha! He deserves it more than you without the money, though. Yeah, he does deserve it. He needs to get tased ASAP. He needs to make a Taser Tuesday for sure. He's going to make an appearance one day. SJ Haunter for $1. SJ Haunter for another $1. Thank you very much. Trekker 70 for $5. Rumor has it Glenn moved to Ohio. Please, oh God, say that is true. Let's just, first off, Terry, do you know who Glenn Serio is?
No, I've been asked that before. I'm not sure who that is.
Yeah, you need to find out who Glenn Serio is for sure. Definitely, if him and Chille had a baby, that baby would have at least 3 hooves. Okay, at least 3 hooves. All right. Let's see. We have Sudi for £1. Thank you very much. And then we have Seema, my love, getting my heart all warm and shit. She says sorry, and that was $20. So that means it's time to take our first shot. Brainy Beaver, do you have your shot ready, sir?
I didn't know that's what was happening. So
Oh my God, we literally, Terry, are you having a drink with
you
us
never
tonight,
told
or-
me. I'll have a drink. I just gotta go grab it if that's the case.
My
Hey,
man
give me a
Terry. My man Terry isn't scared. Hi, me. When I said that. Hi, me. How you doing? That one was just like an overly positive. Hi, me. All right, we'll come back to Seema's shot. Lord of Luminous Poo for $5 says, can't miss this. My man Zap. Thank you, Lord of Luminous Poots. I mean, I always love seeing people I've seen forever around. You're one of them. Been here forever. Thank you so much. Jagame for $1.79. Offered to do a zap off for charity with Chille. That son of a bitch couldn't take this goddamn fucking 10 milliamps. This shit ain't nothing. He couldn't take it. He'd be like, no, it's torture. You know what I'd say? I'd be like, hey, Chille, let's do this for charity. You know how he'd respond to me? You're not touching my balls, and I'm not going to let you stick your finger in my ass, all right? Like, what, Chille? I didn't say that. I said put on a shock collar. I'm not getting naked for you, skeptic. I didn't say get naked, Chille. Are you ready, Brainy?
I got a new one now. It's the Kraken.
I've seen that before. Okay, hurry up and pour up your shot.
It's what is it? It's 90 freaking 4 proof.
We're not doing a lot of shots tonight because I can't handle my liquor apparently every time I take shots. Terry, listen.
For honesty and transparency, this is actually water, but I have to go running tonight. It's Sunday night. It's the weekend. It's Memorial Day weekend, so I expect to find some of those cop videos out there. So,
well, safe travels tonight, and hopefully you have a successful night and everything that you try to do.
Thank you.
Cheers, here. Here. Something like that. I said cheers here. I was fucking it up.
All right. Thank you, Seema.
Yeah, that's.
Jason Hyatt for $2 Canadian. Ooh. Hiding something sharp and pointy in the jock sock. Hiding something deep in the jock sock. Deep and in. I say he's an innie, not an outie. Sudi for $1, £1. Thank you very much. Justin Benjamin for $1.99. Greetings, Team Skeptic and Blue Bacon. Blue Bacon's gone. But hey, how you doing? Thank you very much for shocking the shit out of me earlier. Ebby Joe for $1, thank you. Shone Seymour for $1, thank you. Mallow Sal for $1.99. Stop shouting out into the microphone. Did I do that? That was earlier. I think somebody else was being loud. It was before Brainy though. My bad if it was.
Oh, okay.
My bad if it was me. Raphael Daigle, $5 Canadian. Chille for skeptic footrest. Yes, I'd put it all over him if he'd come and we'll get him into a ring, let Leducator beat the shit out of him, and then I'll use him as a footrest. TC for $5. Chille calls out Terry for being nice to cops. Then what does he do with the DOD cop? No trifold, no insults, no attitude, no nothing. Yeah. Hey, another thing. I saw this on Blue Bacon. Thank you very much for reminding me. Shocker, who did that? John Rapp. Thank you very much. I believe I saw this on Blue Bacons. It was Chille being pulled over and there were cops walking up on him. He wasn't pulled over. He was stopped at a rest stop. Cops walk up on him to check up on him, right? Because, I mean, he's there. I don't remember what he was doing. He was either looking at a map or he was doing something in the parking lot. The cops just randomly walked up to him. Hey, you good? This and that. Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Blah, blah, blah. It's so polite. Chille was being so polite with him. I would only recommend you go watch the video on, of course, Blue Bacon's channel, simply because it shows a pseudo-human being trying to imitate the politeness to a police officer that other humans actually do. So good job there,
shows
Chille,
one of his
for
other
trying.
faces.
Oh yeah, I bet he's super nice to police. I bet when there's not the opportunity that he feels that he's going to make money or get views out of it or some kind of vain benefit, he's super nice. He's super nice.
I bet.
I'm sure when
Well,
he
he's
was
afraid of being tortured.
Yeah, I was gonna say
They might grab his balls or something.
Yeah, check his butthole. Full of shit is what he is. Andrew H for $2 Canadian. Great guest. Thanks, Team Skeptic. Thank you. Yeah, I did. I had some really great guests tonight. NANA for $1. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Ah! Who did that? Raphael? I knew that was you, Raphael, before I even looked. NANA, man, I love you, bro. You're one of my true friends here on YouTube. And thank you very much for the support. But regardless of the support, you're a good friend, and I appreciate that. Crazy About Musicians has been a member for 3 months. Experimenting to see if a free super chat calls. No, it doesn't. Actually, I wish I didn't know. I could have told you that. But still, you know what? Free one incoming. Ah! Okay. I shouldn't have done that. Because that one, I knew that was coming. All right, Jason Hyatt for $1 Canadian. Thank you very much. Raphael Daigle for $5 Canadian. 1 Taser Tuesday, 2 Taser Tuesday, 3 Taser Tuesday, 4 Taser Tuesday, 5 Taser Tuesday. NA for $1. Thank you very much, sir. King Leo for 20. You know what time it is, baby. Brainy? I shouldn't have to. Look at that. That was the look of true ADHD right there. He was looking at something shiny.
I was reading something for sure.
He was looking at something
we're doing
shiny.
A shot.
Yeah, he was looking at something shiny. I said, Brainy. He goes, All right.
I listen. I'm on to new hyper fixation every 35 minutes. Okay.
This one goes to King Leo, number 9. Thank you very much for $20. Says, yo, Team Skeptic, Blue Bacon, Ironton, Auditor. Woo! Law Talk with Mike and Chat. Great show. Thank you very much. Like I said, I really enjoyed having you on, Ironton. Terry. I don't want to call you Ironton on. I want to call you Terry because I feel like it's more personal, and you know, I want to bridge the divide that exists between communities. I think you're a good avenue to being able to do that, and not just for me, but for others as well. I know people like Kick have reached out to you and talked to you, and a few others have reached out to talk to you. I think you're the ideal candidate to show that we can bridge that divide, and we can still have open arguments and conversations about topics that need to be discussed within our community. There's nothing wrong with that. I want to tell you that there's nothing wrong with talking it out and discussing ideas, especially ones that have implications such as freedom of speech. You know what I mean? Super important. Brainy.
I agree completely.
Quit petting the
Came
kitty.
to me.
Quit petting the kitty. Let's do this shot.
Pussy. Isn't it just about the pussy?
Hey, everybody in the chat, tell Brainy quit touching pussy. All right, here we go. You ready? No. Cats do not know. No.
No. I said smell, not like drink.
Oh.
Thank you.
I'm about to say, we're not about to have an alinity thing on my stream. All right, here we go.
Oh, God. Hey, Brown.
All right. Honey Badger. Double down for $2. Thank you very much, Honey Badger. Hi, Gavin for $1. Hi, Gavin 1 for $1. Thank you very much. Raphael Daigle learned his lesson sending all those $5 Canadian super chats and started sending in $1 super chats. I love you, Raphael. My wrist hates you, but I love you. Jason Hyatt for $1 Canadian. NANA for $1 American dollar. Thank you. NANA is the same way. Before I started doing Taser Tuesday, Terry, Shock Me, whatever day today is, Sunday, Shock Me Sunday. Before I started doing that, NANA never put forth less than a $6.66 super chat. I start doing this shock thing, and I get 6 $1.11 super chats. I can't believe it. And then, hold on. Let me not forget this. Hey, Bell Bergie for $4.99. Taser. Hit his butt for $4.99. Yeah, anytime you hear taser, you don't want to be on the opposite side of those electrical probes. You do want to be on the back side of them. But I do want to address the next super chat, which is $1 from Kristen Frost Laser Beams. My love, haven't seen you in forever. I had no idea. You were in the chat. But it's so great to see you. I haven't seen you in forever, and you're amazing. So I hope you're still out there. harassing us in the chat, and thank you for stopping by. It's really great to see you. That's the type of shit that warms my heart, because there are people that never around anymore that used to be around all the time. And no offense, I know you got life going on, but when I see those people that have been around since day one, like yourself, it really does warm my heart. So thank you very much for showing up. Patricia Bradshaw for $1. Thank you very much. NANA for one. Yeah, I told you, man. He just dollaring it up right now. Robin Johnson for 26. Anything shocking? Of course, there's always something shocking going on this stream. Raphael Daigle for $1 Canadian. Krabby J for $5. Almost forgot your tip. Just the tip. Raphael Daigle. He forgot that there was $1 Canadian super chats and sent me a $2 one. Hell yeah. Get tased. Thank you, sir, very much. Let's see. Robin Johnson for 10 secs. Thank you. Mr. Q2. First name Pho. $2. Make it 666 likes. Oh, man. We hit 807 likes today. You guys are amazing. Am I entertaining you, Terry?
I'm loving it, man. I tell you what, it's an electrifying event, a shocking experience, if you will.
It's an awesome demonstration of Maxwell's equations and Ohm's law, for sure. Ming Mercy for £1. Thank you very much. NANA for another $1. How did I not know that you were going to throw dollars at me like a stripper? Thank goodness they're not silver dollars. They're just electrical ones. Patricia Bradshaw for $1. Thank you so much, love. Ming Mercy for another $1. £1. Thank you. Justin Benjamin, $1.99. No message. Thank you very much. Mystery Man, $1 Aussie dollar. Thank you. Raphael Daigle, also back to you, sending the $2 Canadian super chats, twice as good as a $1 one. Thank you so much. This is a good Taze. Yeah, it is a good Taze. I agree. That one was one of the ones that were good. People have sent me some Taze videos that I'm like, yeah, I can't do this one. This will get me a community guideline strike. No. But hey, speaking of that, in the description of my videos is my email address. Send me Taze videos, send me police videos, interaction videos, court videos. We have a Karen coming up in court, a Karen and a Kevin. You guys are gonna love that one. Krabby J for $5. A salute to the U.S. Navy. I know I'm late, and yes, I'm shocking you from a grunt. Oh man, gotta love my grunts. But we love you guys. We love to carry you guys around too. Jeff Hartz for $5. Hey, are you ex-military, Terry?
Yes.
What service?
The Army Reserves. I was a medic.
Holy balls. Sorry.
All right, so if ever we need a trench dug, we know who to call. We'll just ring out Ironton Auditor. He'll know exactly how to dig us a trench. That's what the Army's good for, is digging trenches and putting up tents. All right, but I was in the Navy.
I've dug a hole or two.
I know you have. I was in the Navy, though, so I wasn't any better. I didn't actually swab a deck because I didn't actually go on a ship. I was one of those jackasses that got shore duty the whole time. But I loved it.
I didn't even get to be a medic. All I did was pick up cigarette butts and work on trucks. I didn't even get to be the medic I was trained to be.
Hey, we got one guy that comes around sometimes that is a very special individual. You might like him. He's a medic. Okay, chat, I need your help here. He is a modified medic, a modified sniper, a modified...
I knew it.
Mortarman. Hold on, he's all of these. He's very multi-trained. Chat, if y'all can help me out with everything else. Oh yeah, he's a physicist as well. He's outstanding in his field. That is to say the least. He is outstanding in his field. I will give him that.
You gotta respect modified snipers, you know.
No, actually, me and JM have actually been talking a little bit behind the scenes, and he's a good dude, man. He's a good dude. So he's all right, man.
He's a weird dude. I mean,
he's a weird guy, yes.
To
but
be
he's
a flat
right.
earther and like all that kind of
Terry,
stuff at the same time.
Terry, what shape is the Earth? Is it flat or is it a ball?
Oh, I'm not even having this argument here tonight.
He's a flat earther.
Oh my goodness.
Are you a flat earther?
I'll tell you what, why don't you just weigh the evidence out and make your own decision? That's what I try everybody. It's not about what I think. It's about what you think.
Okay, when
We
you
started
weigh the
debunking that
evidence,
stuff.
I know, no, I know, I'm giving you a hard time, of course, but
just moved that
but I
day.
got my start in debunking flat Earth. Let's see, I was about to do something and I totally forgot. Okay, anyway, Jeff Hart's $5 skeptic for not being for not being properly prepared. You deserve this. No, ow, God damn it. Oh man, okay, let me get back over here. NANA for $1. Thank you so much, sir. Commander Darklight for $14.99. Just play the vid, you asshole. I'm sorry, Darklight. D Skulls became a new member. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. D Skulls. Alright, let's see. Trey! God damn it. It's Wit. Buzz for 19. Oh, that was back to back. That was the tawniest too. Okay, so Brainy, we're about to read a $20 super chat. Twitwits is coming up, but we have Tracy Moore Cougar for $20. $25. Keep being amazed. Mad love and respect. No, mad love and respect to you, Miss Tracy. All right, Brainy, one shot. Let's go.
Hey, but you said we weren't drinking much, and we're 3 deep now, so...
You know I can handle my shits. All right. And
Hold on. There is a string of unlisted live streams that speak differently.
Shut up. There's Hey, who here in the chat is a new subscriber that subscribed in the past 2 days? I've had a lot of new views in the past couple
We
days.
used
So I've got
to do a Whiskey Wednesday, and let's put it this way. It had to be shut down for logistical and philosophical, all kinds of reasons.
Terry, listen. God damn it. Listen. I need a handler at times, all right? So if I start acting belligerently ignorant, just say, skeptic, stop, okay? I'll listen to you, Terry. I'll listen to you. I respect you. All right. So let's see. Oh, this one is for Tracy.
This might have to be the last one for me. I'm already...
I understand. Ow. Somebody got me with that one. All right. Raphael Degal for $5 Canadian. Team Skeptic, after please tell us how many US dollars you made only from this live tasing. Yeah, I'll tell you in 1 second. Let me let them all finish coming in and I'll get through reading these. I'm almost to the end, guys, I promise. King Leo 9 has been a member. Oh no, it was a new member. Oh my God, thank you very much. Shit, that hurt. Raphael Daigle for $1 Canadian, not $1.99 Canadian. Thank you very much. Peter Jerde for $2, giving it to you again. Ooh woo. Thank you very much, Peter. I appreciate it. That's why I do these things for $2, just subject myself to pain. Krabby J for $5. Thanks for the video, team. I really needed to see someone tase today. Did you not watch me? This right here is not fun, okay? Not fun. Look at this. Just so you know, I'm not bullshitting. Oh, son of a bitch. It bites. It bites, people. Jane Doe, 1999. I debated whether to send 20 separate Taser super chats or just one big one. I guess today is your lucky day. $20, I guess I'll be drinking on my own moving forward. Terry, get your water ready.
I'll drink my coffee. I'm not lightweight. I'm half bag now.
I literally ate a steak right before I got on, so I'm good. Jane Doe, thank you and love you. You're amazing. You've been around forever, and regardless of all the support that you've done, through super chats, just being here for the long time that you've been here means the absolute world to me. Thank you so much. This shot is for you.
Apparently I'm...
All right. Andre, I'm going to get through these quick because I can't keep taking shots. And these people will harass me. All right. Andre Forcier for $6.99. Dark light. I need more glasses, my friend. I need to get those Sally Jesse Raphaels, Terry, that Captain Suze-a-lot has. Ow! Son of a bitch, Joshua Lee. Let's see.
To get those, you have to put them up like this, though. Make sure you get that pinky way
dude,
up in the air.
Okay, I'm not the only one that notices
pinkies.
that. He does. Look at this. I want to tell you the other thing he does. Okay, just so everybody's aware. He never touches his frames with the tips of his fingers. It's always like this. You'll always see his fingers hang down in front of his glasses. He'll go like this. He'll go.
Never thought about that one.
Touch your glasses like a real person. God damn it. Who did that? Jackalope Herdmaster, my goddamn friend. All right. Serenity Salvador for $49.99. That was an amazing super chat. Thank you so much, Serenity. Thank you, first off, for the amount. Second off, thank you for not sending in $51 super chats. You did your boy a favor, okay? Terry, remember, you're my handler, okay? I will not listen to Brainy, okay? If Brainy tells me to stop, I will keep going. You, however, you can tell me to stop at any time. I'll stop.
You only listen to the great Schrodinger. When he would tell you, no, we're done. We are done. He would just shut it down. Like, you're done.
Listen to the great Schrodinger. Yes, that was my original handler. So that you know the shoes that you're stepping into, Terry. They're this fucking big, okay? The dude was...
I'm not sure I can fill those, man.
Nobody can. And that's why it's on. I got it.
Shoes.
I need you to watch out for me because Schrodinger would have watched out for me. God, I miss that guy. I was missing him so hard today.
Are you a crying drunk?
No, I'm not gonna get emotional.
Yes, he fucking is. Oh my God, yes, he is. He will listen. He'll tell you how much he loves you. You know what, Brady? Brady, you're my best friend. You're like my best friend ever, Brady. I love you so much.
Yeah, but this isn't just anybody. This is my man Schrodinger.
I know.
So.
We're joking, but all jokes, he was a great guy, and yeah.
Yeah. And I was thinking about him today, and I'm not, and I'm not gonna make it an emotional thing, but this one, Serenity Salvador, $49.99. Thank you very much. But this one right here goes to my man Schrodinger, who's definitely watching down on all of us right now. So, love you, brother. Love you.
Do a shot to that. All right, fuck.
Miss Schrodinger's in the Miss Schrodinger's in. Hey, my man's fucking wife is in the chat right now, and we love her as well. She's just all.
If you're gonna call a shot for that, then you're gonna have to. You're calling me out and making me have one. So.
All right, we're gonna keep moving, but yeah, he was my original handler. And when we say we had some wild whiskey Wednesdays, Terry, I burned a lot of friendships and bridges with calling shit out.
He just started every stream holding a bottle with a rag attached to the end and a lighter. Hey. And he was like, he just started swinging that bitch when the stream started and just seeing where it would go.
Listen, I need everybody that's in the chat right now to put a 1 in the chat if you saw an emotional or a friendship breakdown on a Whiskey Wednesday a la Team Skeptic, okay? Because I was the one giving it away for free. I was like, hey, look, everybody wants a dumpster fire. Let me just give you one by calling out one of my friends. Ow! Gina.
I mean,
Gina.
Right, you had the reasons, but still.
Wait, no. We don't talk about this. This is This is not Whiskey Wednesday. I'm sorry. I'm drinking. I can't talk about these things. This will it'll be bad. I just don't want to do it. So we're gonna. Terry is my handler, okay?
It's like cracking.
I will listen to you, Terry, if you tell me to stop. See those people, all those ones right there? They'll tell you right now. We don't need to do that again. All right. Because I love you for $2 from Crippled Cat. Raphael Daigle for $5 Canadian. Damn, the real Delete Laws is here. I don't think that was the real Delete Laws.
No, he had 3 subscribers. Somebody looked.
Yeah, I don't think that was him.
Guys, can I respond to somebody in your chat here at Sheepdog? Yeah. He was saying that they both trespassed after hours. That is absolutely true. I was not in the building. Nice try, though, Sheepdog. Know your facts before you comment. It'll help you out a lot.
Okay. So what was the accusation that he had? Sheepdog.
Apparently, everybody thinks I was in the building when Chille was arrested and wonders why I and others were not arrested with him. I was not in the building at all. I was outside. I was not in the building.
I'll answer the question better as let me answer the question as if you were in the building. Okay. Here's the thing: police officers don't just look to arrest every single person. Okay. Sometimes they can make an example by arresting the head jackass. All right. So they avoided arresting maybe what I don't know. Chille's pretty popular.
They didn't even try to arrest Chille. She told him to leave two or three times,
right?
and rather than leaving, he said, if you're arresting me, I'll go with you. She said, well, okay, come on then.
He said like this, right? Go. He said like this,
right?
Arrest me. And then she said, what did you see her? She's like, it hits her for a second. She's like, what? Okay.
Because he won't just get up and leave. All he had to do was walk out.
She literally gave him the option of just go. But, you know, he's just like, but back to the point that I was trying to cover is that a lot of times it's better for the officers just to get the person that's the instigator, which is Chille. Nobody's going to deny that.
It's better for society in general too.
Yeah,
there's no reason to charge multiple people. It ties up the legal system. It clutters it. It just adds paperwork for the police officers that they have to now finish. It removes them from the street where they could be doing proper police work. Instead, now they're writing documents on why they had to arrest Jackass 2 and 3. So it's so much easier to not arrest them.
But I do agree that anybody that was there violating was trespassing at the time or violating the order to leave should have been subject to arrest. Whether the officers did it or not, totally, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with them using their discretion. But I do believe that anybody that was in Chille's position is subject to arrest in that position. Now, Terry's saying that
legally
you weren't there.
Been.
Yeah, that just
right. I
legally
was not
speaking,
inside the building at all.
Yeah, legally speaking, I'm not saying they deserve to be. I'm just saying legally speaking, they could have. Anybody that was there with Chille could have been arrested. So
I think the officers realized Chille was just preying on some people, and they were in there trying to support someone they believed in. They didn't think they were breaking the law.
He's a charismatic person. Look, he's a charismatic person, and he caters to the poor and to the. I don't want to insult people, but you know, like the people that are looking for an explanation as to why they have their lot in life. You know.
They need a hero, man. Some people just need a hero. You know, I mean, the whole world needs a hero.
There you go. All right, so let me try to get caught up here. Crippled Cat for $2 because I love you too, Crippled Cat. Dave Malik for $2. Taze Lamau, yeah, Taze, Dave, thanks. From one Dave to another, why? Thought we were Daves. NA for $1, of course you would. J Carr for $10. Zap for my birthday, for your birthday. God damn, we should have brought you on, brother. Should have brought you on for your birthday too, man. Shit, and happy birthday. Robin Johnson, member for 2 months. Does this also cause you to get shocked? No, it doesn't. Thank the gods above, the spaghetti monster. But I'll do it for you. Yes, that feels good. I get used to it when I have a few drinks. Sex for $20. Oh, Robin for 26. Oh, well. Jason Hyatt for $2 Canadian. Daughter is grown up. Gotta love a nice zap. Hey, as a father of a grown-up child, they never grow up, all right? We're always going to be teaching them. Stop teaching your grown daughter to shock me, okay? Cattleman for $50. Love y'all. We need more habanero as the chili is too weak. Yeah, he is weak, man. He's all talk. I'm going to tell you, I dealt with people like him before in my life. That's why listen, I'm going to tell you something, Terry, okay? I don't know if he'd ever brought me up to you. I highly doubt he'd ever brought me up to you or anybody else before, okay? The reason why is because I had a civil conversation with him where I eviscerated him live. And I'm not saying that to be braggadocious or bolsterous, you know. I literally did everything he said. I came with logics. I came with facts. I went back and watched it. And I think that when he is met with somebody who is intellectually more alpha than he'll ever be, God damn it, that hurt. Who did that? Jason O. We'll discuss you in a moment, my friend. When he meets somebody that's an intellectual alpha like myself, yes, alphas don't call themselves alphas. That's why I'm not an intellectual. I don't even have a PhD. But I'm going to call myself an intellectual alpha because of relativity. Relative to Chille, I'm above and beyond the explorations of science, all right? I exceed the Heisenberg uncertainty principle when it comes to relative intelligence based on Chille being the 0 point. All right, so anyway, he won't talk about me. He won't say nothing about it. He'll say everything he wants about Blue Bacon because Blue Bacon hadn't had an opportunity to show him up in person. Blue Bacon hadn't had that opportunity, but I did, and I showed him up. I put him in his place, and I did it intellectually. I didn't have to insult the man. I didn't have to do anything but teach him from an intellectual and a logical standpoint that every fucking point he brought up was dumb.
He swore off debates after you. I mean, he can say it's because of this, that, or the other. He took your debate happily. You were like one of the first debate he had. And after that, he was like, I don't fucking debate people. I don't debate anyone. Like, it was immediate. He was like, we don't debate. And it was because you shredded every argument and left him just sitting there.
One second, Brainy. I don't mean to cut you off. Twitwit says she's out of here. I just want to take the shot. Twitwit, this is for your donation. Thank you, love. Twitwit, I want y'all to know this. Twitwit is awesome. She's been here since I was dealing with flat earthers. Amazing person. She criticizes me. She challenges me on some of my beliefs. Totally okay. She's a mod on my channel because she does that. She's not afraid to speak out against me, and she has a good head on her shoulders. So Twitwit, mad respect, my friend. Mad respect. And you've known me since the beginning. I don't respect everybody. Mad respect, my friend.
There was a time where somehow she ended up on my hidden list, and I don't know who did that, but it's been fixed for a long time.
Red's Rhetoric told me to hide her on my channel.
I'm pretty sure it was Pig that hid her when he was doing that stuff because of Red's Rhetoric and all that. That's right.
All right, Raphael.
Anyway, it's been fixed for a long time.
Well, we don't have to take a shot with hers now because we just did. But love you, Twitwit, straight up. You're a homie. Love you like a homie. All right, Raphael Degal for 2 Canadian. God damn it. Who did that? Jersey Foot? All right. Crap. A bodiless alien head. I think they were talking about you, Brainy. Gina S for $5. Hello, all fine folk. I'm terribly late for Zippity Zappity. Thank you very much. For all of you that are still hanging out, I appreciate it. I wish there was something more interesting to talk about other than the electricity that's running through my body right now and the alcohol that's coursing through my liver. But I do have a handler here, so we're good. Raphael Degal for $2 Canadian. Says, crap, a green alien. Again, talking about you. Me. Yeah. Bella Charge for 2. Everybody go sub. Everybody go sub to Brainy Beaver. Straight up.
I swear it's auditor content, not floating heads. Okay.
Hey, you need to... No. That article you sent me, you need to cover that. Let's talk. We'll talk about that later.
She apparently did pay the money. She did pay the money back finally.
Doesn't matter. You need to cover it. You need to cover it. All right. So let's see. Bella Charge. I hate when I drink Terry because people like Bella Charge, Commander Darklight, NANA, Stuart Christmas... These are the people that I truly love because behind the scenes, they're the ones that help me like deal with my stresses. You know, I'm not perfect. So I want to point out the fact that Bella Charge and Commander Darklight, both of who are, and NANA, but all of who are in the chat, and PhD Tony, that's my mentor. They're the ones who are there. They're my rocks, you know, like I have those 4 guys are my rocks. You know, they're there for me when I need help. And, hey, I'm a human, so I'm not perfect.
Everybody has to have help in this life. If we were all meant to do it alone, we'd all been alone. We all wouldn't be so close to each other. I'm telling you.
Well, I just want those. They're all in the chat right now, and I just wanted them to know, like, that they're my rocks. You know. All right.
Only thing is, there is a subgroup of people that the pandemic made so happy. I don't have to talk to people. Yes, like introverts have been thriving, and we've been checking on our extroverted friends for the last couple of years because they've been struggling.
Is that? I don't know if you're talking shit about me, Terry, or the chat.
I'm just talking shit about it. I'm not talking shit about anybody. I'm just saying that in like the last 2 years, the extroverts have been like, "What's happening?" And the introverts have been like, "This is great."
Oh yeah. No, hey,
like the last 2 years have been a complete reversal of normal. Like
people think I'm extroverted because I'm good on camera, I guess, but I'm actually quite introverted. Not even kidding. Like I'm very introverted in real life. I don't like going out and doing shit. I mean, I don't know. I'm a social
no, but that's the
butterfly,
ADHD and stuff. That's the ADHD. You don't like it's like opening a new task. All
right. Can we?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
No, that's what I'm like that too.
Mystery
Once
Man.
you're out, you have fun.
Mystery Man decided to send a shock in. All right. Bella Charge again for another $1 New Zealand. WF6I for $1. Thank you very much, Miss Schrodinger's cat. My love. I just want you to know, I love you. Okay, you're like a big sister to me. Hey, our common the pain. All right, our common our Venn diagram. Another one brought us together, and I think you're such an amazing person. So. You and I, we talked yesterday. I said this right here, and I'll say this again. I mean this to my heart. Okay? A man dies twice in his lifetime. Terry, pay attention. I'm giving knowledge. All right? A man dies twice in his life. The first time he dies is when he passes. The second time he dies is when the last person speaks his name. So it's my goal to spend the rest of my life reminding everybody about Schrodinger's cat, to keep that legacy going on forever. That's my good friend. And so everybody, speak his name. Speak his name in the chat. Schrodinger's cat. Never forget, guys. Never forget. All right. And I'm sorry if I'm getting deep, but I love that guy. And I love that lady. I love that lad. The lad and the lassie. I love both of them. Chris House, $2 Canadian. Apologize for any crunk idiots, not normal. Canuck idiots, not normal. Stop apologizing for Brainy, Chris House. NANA for $1, of course you would. NANA, of course you would. Rafael Digal for $5 Canadian. Skeptic should organize a Serio versus Chille boxing match. It would turn into a sex porno. I'm not going to do that. They'd start out boxing and end up hugging each other naked. Chille's saying, "You can't put anything in my butt. You can't put anything in my butt." He would, I promise you. He focuses on that.
Hey, Skeptic, I want to say thanks for having me here tonight. It's getting close to 10 o'clock, man. I'm going to have to roll out, or I'm not going to have time to find
it. With all the stuff, see?
Yes. No, I know. I did. No. Hey, straight up. Hey, Terry, you're welcome. Any Sunday, I do streams on Sunday. That's my schedule moving forward. I'd love to have you on. Just because I can learn to be a better criticizer of auditors if I can have an auditor on who can explain to me where I get shit wrong. You know what I mean? So let's do that. Let's set that up in the future. Let me give you a chance to tell everybody bye who's still here and to, shout out your channel. Go ahead.
Bye, everybody. Y'all know me. I'm Terry Nip. The Ironton Auditor is the name of the channel. You'll see me there as I tell everybody where is the lights flashing and maybe even some fireworks every now and then. And I'll be at the parade tomorrow. So if you happen to be in the local area, come out and see the parade. If not, then watch the channel because I should have some great shots of it on there.
All right, man. Hey, straight up, man, thank you for taking this. I know in our first interaction, you turned me down. And that was totally understandable. Like I'd never talked to you before or anything. And I said, hey, you want to come on and do this? And you're like, look, I'm not into the one thing I want to give Terry a little bit of respect. I want to give Terry a little bit of respect, okay? Because I originally hit him up to say, hey, would you like to come on and have this same conversation we're having tonight? But I asked him, and he said, no, I don't want to do that because I don't want to talk. I'm not here to talk shit about Chille, you know? And I was like, yeah, let me clarify. I'm not asking you to come on and bash Chille. He does enough of that on his own. And Terry, that's almost exactly what I said to you. Is that not right? Like I asked you to come on. You said, I don't want to go on and bash Chille. That's not what I'm about. And I said, hey, you know, that's not what I'm asking you to do. I just want to give you a chance to speak to the crowd because my people are interested in this story. Like that's originally how we spoke. But I do want to say that
I had originally.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I had originally not wanted to bash Chille at all. However, he's been bashing himself a bit, and for some reason, I must be renting space in his head because he can't get my name out of his mouth is the problem. So you know, anyway, it's just me trying to be me, and Chille can't stand that. That's Chille's problem, and everybody else that follows him, I guess that'll be their problem right along with his. So I'll leave that between him and them.
Well, I just want to say thank you for coming on one last time, and we'll definitely have you on in the future, man. Let's have like a positive relationship between like you and I, and let's bridge that gap. You know, let me bring you on and kind of introduce my people to the idea of transparency, how it's supposed to be transparent, not antagonistic. You know what I mean? So thank you very much.
That definitely works for me. I'm all about transparency, and I don't think there's anybody that's been quite as transparent as I have. I've answered almost every question anyone's asked, and you know, anybody wants to see anything else, I don't know what else it could be, but if you need to see it, hit me up, let me know, we'll show it to you. I don't mind.
All right. Hey, take care, brother. All right.
Y'all have yourselves a great night.
All right. Hey, thanks for coming on. We'll talk later. All right. Well, that was yes, sir. That was Terry. Terry, Ironton Auditor. I want y'all to know, like, you know me, guys. Like, I've never been the gray area person, you know? Like, he might like auditors, he might not. No, I've always been very upfront and clear about my position, right? First off, my position is pro freedom of speech. Second off, my position is fuck those people that antagonize the people that protect and serve us. Finally, we meet an auditor that doesn't fucking have to antagonize police to do what he needs to do.
But he's not super popular with the auditors that do.
No, he's not, because they know. They want to. Okay, so here's the thing: to be a successful,
he doesn't help fuel their narrative if he treats them like humans.
Exactly. First Amendment auditors are not about the First Amendment whatsoever. They're all about the idea of making money off of views and whatnot. I'm bringing on PhD Tony. Okay, let me finish reading off this. Okay, hold on. All right, Robin Johnson. Oh yeah, we read that one. For 20 secs. Oh well. PhD Tony, check your Discord and get in here, you sexy beast. All right, we have PhD Tony coming in.
I promise you guys, I'm sending him a 1080p signal.
I don't doubt it.
I can see what I'm sending. I can see what I'm sending him. It's pretty.
Hey, just refresh your connection.
Okay.
Just try it. Maybe it'll work. Okay. Cattleman for $49.99. Oh, we read that one. Okay, good.
It was the amount of data you're taking in, obviously. It degraded their signal to keep you going.
Yes. Yes. My mentor.
All right.
That's very flattering. How are you?
Do I not tell
people? He's a human. He's a real person.
No, Tony will tell you, do I not consider you my, like, mental, like, the guy that keeps me in check and makes sure that I'm a good person and doing the right thing and whatnot?
You do, and I'm very flattered by that, and I try my best to repay that trust with the best advice that I can offer, as limited as I am.
And you've offered me good advice. Sorry, that one was a shock in the middle of talking. All right. T-Bone, give me 1 second. Let me get us on the 4 screen. All right, so I can finish reading off the super chats, and then we'll. Do you have anything you want to add before I continue with super chats?
I just wanted to echo the sentiments of that you've already expressed about Schrodinger's cat, who was an immensely positive influence in this community, and we are genuinely blessed as a community to have had a number of people who have really driven the community forward in a very positive way. And I just want to reinforce that Schrodinger's cat was to some extent an exemplar of how we should behave as social media presences.
Yeah. Miss him a lot.
So do I, but he would want only the best for you and for Brainy and for the other people who are operating in this space, and that was what set him apart. So the best you can do, I feel, to honor his presence is, enjoy the success that you and Brainy deserve.
Yeah, for sure.
A little bit of success so far. We're working on it.
Let me find out where we're at on the super chat so I don't miss any. All right, let's see. We have Gina S for $5. Says, hello, all you fine folk. I'm terribly late for the zippity zappity. Yes, Gina, you are. So glad you could make it though. Raphael Degal for $2 Canadian. Crap, a green alien. Talking about Brainy. Bella Charge for $2 New Zealand. Thanks, YouTube. Missing out on all the fun. We have way more fun than YouTube could ever provide us, Bella. Me and you do. $1 New Zealand for Bella Charge. Love you, brother. WF6I for $1. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Miss Schrodinger's cat for $1.99. Hey, team. Just wanted to see you get shocked. Hey, we're gonna plan it out in advance next time, but I would love to have you on to hang out with me. Love you, really do. Big sister, look up to you. Chris House for $2 Canadian. Apologize for any Canuck videos or Canuck idiots. Not normal. NANA for $1. Love you, brother. Love you too, Chris House. Raphael Degal for $5 Canadian. Skeptic should organize this. I thought we read these already. John Rapp for
some of them already.
John Rapp for $2 Aussie. Please read this one. Thanks for love, everyone. Love you, John. WF6I for $1. Thank you. Raphael Degal for $5 Canadian. I'm surprised you got my full name right. I'm multilingual. I speak 69 different languages. NANA for $1. Thank you, brother. WF6I for $2. Quimple Dinkle. NANA for $1. Thank you very much, sir. The Age of Fabulous has been a member for 2 months. Torture cuffs for everyone. Thank you so much. Excuse me. Joshua Lee for $10. Thank you. Peter Jerd for $5. This one is for Andre Marie Ampierre, Alessandro Volta, James Prescott Jewell, Greg Ohm, and Michael Faraday. And you didn't even mention Maxwell?
Yeah, Maxwell's got to be up there, right, man.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Ampere, Volta, they were important. Jewell and Ohm were important, but none of them would have been important without Maxwell. Even Faraday. Faraday was after Maxwell, I believe, right? Wasn't Faraday after Maxwell?
I think he was near contemporaneous. I think actually that his career started taking off before Maxwell really arrived on the scene.
Yeah, because he was like 1890s, right? Faraday was like 1880s, 1890s. Maxwell wasn't until like 1920, 1930, I think.
Well, Maxwell published in the 1870s, but I think Faraday was doing some It's actually difficult, aren't there 2 Faradays?
Boy, he's
Not
talking
sure.
about Michael Faradays, so
Yeah. So anyway, it's I would consider Maxwell to be the big presence there, and he was about the 1870s, I think, when he published his equations.
Joshua Lee, Tazer. Miss Schrodinger's cat. Happy Memorial Day, go Navy. Love you. The Tawny is $5. What are Terry's views regarding police militarization and their intentions with minority persons? Damn, I'm sorry, Tawnius. I didn't see that. I will definitely... We'll have him back on. And I'll ask him that, because that's a good question. Joshua Lee for $5. Team's ignoring me. No, I'm not, Josh. Raphael Daiga? That was Mystery Man's fault, Raph. Skeptic, please search Facebook without spaces. Raphael Daigal 307. Will do. Gina S for $5. Just a few dollars to light up your night. The Skulls. Oh, man, it jumped on me as soon as I said your name. Let me rotate it back up. God damn it, there's a lot of super chats left. Zap, thank you very much. Jason Hyatt for $1. Thank you very much. AZ Jeep Girl. Great panel. I'm late, so going back to watch the rest now for $20. Tony, Terry has left. You have assumed the role.
Okay, well, I will assume the role, and I will drink with you. It actually only occurred to me in the last few minutes, actually, that today is a public holiday where I am. So
it's a holiday where we're at as well. It's Memorial Day.
Yes.
A lot of a lot of Australians and Americans lost their lives in World War II. So Memorial Day, we should respect our veterans.
In all wars, we should respect our veterans by refraining from trivial or politically motivated wars. Warfare is sometimes necessary, but it has a terrific price. Terrific as in terrifying. So, we should respect the memory of those who have fallen before by not wasting lives, by not wasting our young men and women who are brave enough to step into service. So we should respect them by not trivializing the service.
Sorry.
And by not throwing their efforts away.
No, 100% agree.
He's having this moment he's just like in the middle of this like sweet moment about veterans, and all of a sudden, ow!
No,
his team getting electrocuted.
I was sitting like this and spilled liquor on my mic. Okay.
I like to think that the power of my words was sufficient to endure even through that. But,
ow! They were, and I want to also point out that this is what they fought for: teams' right to choose to be electrocuted on stream.
Exactly. We can all agree that.
Also, I want to apologize. My camera is coming through on the stream really, really crazy.
No, it's me.
No, his internet's failing tonight. Apparently, I think it's degrading him because of it's detecting we're slow coming in.
It saw my Taser Tuesday video and cut everybody's fucking thing off. Hold on, I think.
But also, I missed the opportunity earlier to toast Schrodinger's cat. So I'd like to do that now, and I'd like to incorporate the servicemen and women who have served us all and protected our nations in this toast. So cheers to all of those.
To my man Schrodinger.
Servicemen and women, and Schrodinger's cat in particular.
Schrodinger, everybody.
And AZ Jeep Girl, as that was her donation that.
And Arizona Jeep Girl. Isn't she Arizona? Isn't AZ Arizona?
Yeah, it's Arizona.
Well,
I just call it AZ.
But that's... No, I thought it was AZ Jeep Girl. Maybe it's on different. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah. No, it could be. It's Arizona. I'm not saying it's not. I just call her AZ. That's my nickname for AZ. What up, AZ? Joshua Lee, JL. Jail Truth. $2. Poke Blue Bacon. He's gone. Jackalope Herdmaster for $2. Zap. Thank you very much. Love you, Josh. Love you, Jackalope. Another person that's been around forever, Jackalope.
Good work by Heat Shield.
What did Heat Shield do?
He just stomped Chat Bomber.
What are they saying?
Hot girls, not VM. Oh, right.
They're porn bombing.
Oh,
Naked.hd.xyz. Findgirlshere.com.
You spoke that with confidence as if you know.
Fuck,
Gina,
I gotta... Telemarketers, I swear to God, I am getting... I'm this close. Team, let's set it up. Let's fucking phone them and waste their time. I am so sick of getting calls all day long. You should see my phone list. It's just denied.
Do you want to see mine? I'll show mine right now. Hold on. This is
crazy.
Hold on. Time out.
It's crazy. And then I block the ones that call me repeatedly. So sometimes you look at it and you've missed 7 calls today, and all of them have just been thrown to the waste bin by your phone.
No, get this. Okay, so like I have multiple phones, right? I want to show you guys something. Look at this.
There's a spot in hell for those people, I swear to God.
Look at this. You see what that says? Hold on. Let me get it to...
Yeah, the one's blocked, the one's blocked, the other one's bounce. We can't see what it says, though. Scam likely, scam likely.
Scam likely. Yeah.
What the fuck, man? Look at this.
I think my Samsung says probable fraud or something like that is what it says on it.
Look, I haven't even, I'm not touching this. Like, this is my phone. I don't know who's
mine says...
It's good.
Mine ends up saying suspected spam.
The ones that don't say scam likely are also scams. I'm not worried about y'all having that number. Call the number and fucking harass the fucking shit out of them.
Mine says suspected, it does the same thing. It just says suspected spam when it comes up as a caller with an exclamation mark.
It is so hard to fucking
So
adjust.
I need to address the person in the chat who goes by the name Lively's Report. Who seems to be getting into an argument with everyone. We live in a society. Society has its laws. You need to respect those laws. You can claim that your religious convictions lead you to a different set of laws. Society will not tolerate you if you make that decision. So it, the attitude, the refusing to abide by socially imposed restrictions makes you a danger to society. Society will not tolerate that, and it will not tolerate the ideology that drives you there. You're really shooting yourself in the foot.
All right. Let me finish reading off these super chats so we can get out of here, because I promise I want to get out of here at some point tonight. Raphael Digal for $1.99. Thanks. Thank you so much. Who is that? Glenn. Thank you, Glenn. Thanks, Glenn. Gina S for $5 in memory of the biggest cat. Yes, we love that guy. And always will. Mystery Man for $2 Aussie dollars. Put a 1. Raphael Digal for $2 Aussie dollars. Also put a 1. $2 said good night, Sparky. Good night, Teresa. We'll chat later. Jason O for 10 pounds. Another great show, Teamster. Have a few shots on me. Can I ask what the make of your baseball cap is? Yes, you can, actually. And thank you for asking. It's artisticencounter.com. AE Tattoo. Artistic Encounter Tattoo is the name of the company that sponsors me. AEtattoo.com is how you find them. They're one of the more premier tattoo shops in Dallas, and it's where I get all my work done. I don't have to pay. They're amazing people. I'll bring the owner on one night, I'm sure. Let's see, Teresa Klabacher. Ooh, $10 says ha. Joshua Lee for $5 says for using the $5 words. LOL. What did I say? It was a $5 word, Josh. Me for $5. He won't talk to you because you broke his heart. He thought he had a friend in you. I don't want to. Oh my God. No, you know what she's talking about. Me is talking about the when in Chille's video when he's like, Team Skeptic's my friend.
Would agree with me.
You'd agree with me.
Oh, yeah.
He's for
He'd
Law
agree
and
with
Order.
you.
Yes.
And he's
Yeah.
like, oh, Team Skeptic's talking shit about me? Yes! Yes, I am, Chille. Yes! Have you not watched my channel? I've never covered a person where I was like, this is my friend. This person that's acting like an idiot is my friend. No, never! Every time I make fun of
It's because
every
he's used
person.
to pulling the wool over people's eyes. He's used
God.
to like putting on that bronzer and strutting around in his towel or whatever it is that he does.
I
and,
never,
you know.
I don't need, there is no other video clip in the history of the internet that could ever be better for me other than the one where he's like, oh, Team Skeptic's my friend. Oh, he's over there talking shit about me? Yes! Yes, I am! Oh my God. What up, Flat Dirt?
This is the idiotic element of it, is that you know, he didn't understand that his argument was being dissected. There are individual rights, and there are, you know, the requirements of society, and we have decided as a society, you know, where the boundary between those is. And there's some scope for disagreement. There's, you know, a small scope for disagreement. But it's not as massive as Chille wants to pretend it is, or the First Amendment auditors, or whomever, you know, who claim that their right to do anything they want should be respected. No, we were in that position many centuries ago, and we decided it was a bad place to be, and we've moved on. We have laws, you need to obey them. And if you aren't willing to obey them, then society will take steps to make sure that you aren't a problem anymore, either via criminal prosecution and imprisonment, you know, or in extreme circumstances, some more direct response. But it, you know, you don't get to do what you want. That's what a society is all about.
Oh, they'll lose the right subtly and slowly. They just won't see it happening. What'll happen is little by little there'll be another line added to poster 7, and all these things will start to change. And next thing you know, they'll be like, "Huh, I never used to say that bullshit there." It's like that's what happens when you push it, right?
Yeah, but that's exactly the problem. They are endangering our rights because you know, the more they abuse these rights, the more those rights need to be curtailed. So they are actually endangering our rights because ultimately they're irresponsibly using the rights that the Constitution grants them. And people are going to say, well, we need to restrict that. That's obviously becoming a problem. The system can't work if people are going to do this. So we need to bring that under control. So they're endangering us through their irresponsibility. They're not, and they see themselves as doing the opposite. They see themselves as champions for our freedoms. They're not. They're menaces to public order.
There's a question out there about, I want to bring this up because I don't know if Flat Derp is still in here. Flat Derp did a really good video on CC, who mentioned the recent shootings in Texas, which really upset me because he made the claim that it was all crisis actors and stuff like that. I was really upset by that.
Very annoying when they say that.
Oh man, like, and then I believe Charlie Welch brought it up and asked me, I don't even feel the shocks when I'm in this much anger.
Sounded like you enjoyed that one. I think you bit your lip a little bit.
Nah, but the thing is that
it's just
what
firing up.
CC
He
said,
wants to be fired up.
No, what CC said really pissed me off.
Oh, that's
like, there's, man, just don't do that, man. Don't start calling this crisis actor because
it's inhuman, right? It's inhuman. You are telling people who have lost their children, right, who had to supply DNA samples so that their children could be identified. You are calling them crisis actors. You are completely dehumanizing the entire experience. And it is monstrous in its disregard for the suffering that this has caused. And I mean, I know Team Skeptic
Surprised he doesn't get deleted for that by YouTube. You know,
is a huge fan of the Second Amendment. I think that there need to be some restrictions. I think that semi-automatic long arms, and
there's a lot of people. Hold on, hey, let me speak up on that real quick because you brought me up, and I want to speak up a little bit about it, but I'm not going to make a statement because I'm in the position a lot of pro Second Amendment people are in right now, with having to justify our beliefs with reality, right? Like, there's this reality that's going on that we just don't want to accept. And I'm one of those Second Amendment people. I'm very pro Second Amendment. And, I'm at this crossroad in my life as to, I don't know anymore.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean you have to lose your guns. Canada's a perfect example. There's so many guns.
Well, I don't want to. We're not going to get into this political talk on my channel tonight.
Well, yeah, of course.
Okay?
But I'm just saying,
I've had a few
don't think
drinks,
it means you can't have guns. That's
but
all.
I do want to acknowledge what Tony's saying because I'm very pro Second Amendment, and I've been very vocal about that on my channel since day one. And I think that those of us like myself who are very pro Second Amendment need to figure out either how to stop this problem or just give up that fight. And it's hard to say that as a pro Second Amendment person. So
to me, I'm sorry to cut you off, team, but you don't need to ban guns, right? I mean, there are specific classes of firearms that are the problem here, and that's semi-automatic long arms, right? But
the reason why I will stand against that way of thinking, okay, is because of the First Amendment of freedom of speech. When you say, but this type of speech is bad, and then everybody accepts the fact. That's
already the case.
Well, hold on, hear me out.
Yeah, but you just have to go with evidence for other countries.
Hear me out. Everybody says, okay, but that type of speech is bad, and they say, okay, well, let's restrict that type of speech, and then next thing you know there's a new type of speech that's bad, and then after that there's another type of speech that's bad, until there's just one type of speech that everybody agrees upon that is good. And so I don't want to say that one type of weapon is bad and another type of weapon is okay. I don't think that's a proper way to approach this problem, and I'll agree that there's a problem. There's a problem. I'll agree there's a problem.
Can I state one example of things that we find ludicrous? Things like bump stocks are illegal to mount, I think, in every single state almost, but they're not illegal to own. It's easy to solve that. Why should it be legal to own? Because they're actually allowed to have the gun in their left hand and have the bump stock in the right hand, and they're allowed to go, officer, this is not meant to go on this. And then all that stops them is the act of putting it on.
So
we're not allowed to own the bump stock because it makes it an automatic weapon.
I know Tony brought it up, and I know that I made
we
my
have
statement.
AR-15s and stuff too, right?
Okay, listen, I know that Tony brought it up, and I know that I made a comment on it, but I don't want to talk about it on my channel. I want to be non-political, and that's a very politically charged topic. And
can I ask a question?
Yes.
Can I ask a question? Why is it political?
For the same reason. For the same reason that race is political, for the same reason that gender is political, for the same reason that abortion is political, because all of those are emotionally driven ideas that have been accepted as dichotic by political parties, right? The right feels guns okay, the left feels guns not okay. The right feels police okay, the left feels police not okay. I just don't want to get into that type of.
That's not true at all, is it? Like that.
Absolutely. Well, when you say you,
I mean, the thing is, America deals with social things that other countries are settled on right now. So it's hard for us to look at some of these conversations and, like, honestly, like I was watching modern day debates last night. They were having abortion versus pro-choice, or pro-choice versus, you know what I mean? And it was, I was like, this is just such an archaic conversation to a Canadian. It's not even something we debate anymore.
Well,
it's I just think
world. Go ahead, Tony.
Well, it's a little strange because if you take the libertarian point of view, which would claim to be extremely left wing, I mean they're arguing for complete government non-involvement in everything. So
well, that'd be right wing, wouldn't it?
Well, I mean, it
regarding
guns,
right? I'm saying.
I don't think that right wing and left wing are the right ways to view this, because I don't think that that's a productive way. This is a problem that we want to solve, so it's a problem that needs to be discussed. That was somebody shocking me with the statement, "Love what you do, sorry for the shock," from Phil Stuff for $5
regarding this very politically charged topic. I don't want to talk about it on my channel because I'm apolitical. I don't.
No problem. That's no problem.
I will acknowledge this. I'm very pro Second Amendment, and I also see a problem. So I'm not stupid.
Yeah.
Okay. And I think people who are like me need to actually be the ones that step up and try to suggest solutions to the problem. Because I don't think the revocation of the Second Amendment is going to do anybody any good.
No.
But I don't think the opening of giving guns to everybody is going to do anybody any good.
I'm not cool with losing my guns. So, I like my guns.
But let me get through these super chats, and then we'll get to the end. All right. Jersey Full for $5 says, I thought Artie was stupid with his high volume super chat, but you win the stupid prize. I tried to win the stupid prize. Jersey. Thank you. Mystery Man for $5 Aussie. The aim is to be better each day and every day. Each and every day. Yeah, I tried that very hard. That's my... Hey, look, you can go look at this song online. It's called Better Than the Last Time by Young Bleed. I live my life by that ideology. Today should be better than tomorrow, or than yesterday. Tomorrow should be better than today. God damn it. I've had too many shots. No more $20 super chats. Dave Malik for $5. This is because I didn't know you were a Dave. I am a Dave. Now you know. Now everybody knows. Well, the 400 people that are still 368 people that are still here. They know I'm a Dave now. Dave. Thanks, Dave. Gina S. for $5. Your back could turn into a human torch. I'm willing to test that theory. Your blood alcohol content, not BAC, not back, like back. Me, $5. I love you, Gina. Me, $5.
My back could turn into a nice rug. That's different, though.
Me for $5 says, you missed a lot of super chats, team. You need a producer looking for one? Yeah, I am, actually. And I didn't miss them. I just didn't want to interrupt what was going on at the time. I do apologize if I missed any. Miss Schrodinger's cat for $1.99. And this one was from Mystery Man, of course. Miss SC.
Dictator. Jesus.
Miss SC, you know I love you to death, my friend. And I told you the same thing I said tonight. You know, a man dies twice. The first time he dies is when he passes. The second time he dies is when the last person speaks his name. So every day, I'll do my best to remember Schrodinger's cat so that future generations also repeat his name, watch his videos and whatnot. Great, man. You should just be proud. Be proud that man right there was the person he was. You made a great decision. And as far as life choices go, Miss SC, picking Mr. SC was probably the best choice anybody could have ever made. And you're amazing too. Michelle Grant for $5. Team Skeptic, can I get an email? I have a poem I wrote about veterans I have been wanting to share with you. Oh, Michelle, my email is teamskepticyt@gmail.com or fatherskeptic@gmail.com. Yeah, I feel like I've had a few drinks. Robin Johnson, 20 secs. What? You're too good to read my super chats? No, Robin, I'm sorry. I just didn't want to interrupt the guest. I apologize. Mystery Man for $2 Aussie dollars. John Bardine as well. WF6I for $2. Ask YouTube about Kevin Longwood. I'd love to know. Raphael Digel for $5 Canadian dollars. I don't know how you managed to do that, but the first time you had my name right, and now it gets worse every time. Sorry, Raph.
That's amazing.
It is. I didn't even finish reading it. I just looked at it and was like, yeah, I'm sorry. I fucked up. I have no excuse. Jacqueline Frank for $1. Thank you, love. Glenn Mack for $1. Thank you, sir. Teresa Kleibacher for $2. Team Skeptic. LOL. Heard that before. I have no idea what you're talking about. Raphael Digal. I hope I said that right. At Team Skeptic, please check what I answered to Artie's Twitter today. Okay. I'll check in a second. Gina S for $5. This is for Brainy and PhD Tony to rein you in on occasion. I am lucky to have such good friends as Brainy Beaver and PhD Tony. Phil Stuff for $5. Love what you do. Sorry for the shock. Not your fault. It's NA's fault for $1. I got to get a new mouse, guys. My mouse is fucking up. All right, let me see. I'm missing a few more. Crip 2 Night for $1. Thank you so much, sir. Mystery Man for $2 Aussie dollars. How about them $2 super chats? My friends, I have one more shot to take with you. And then we're calling it a night. Zoomy, Facty, NANA. True friends right there. John Rapp as well. PhD Tony is my actual mentor. Brainy Beaver is my
punching bag.
Thank you. I didn't want to say it out loud because I didn't want to insult you, but
it's okay. Hey, listen.
Ye shall have insulted yourself.
I've already told him. I send every once in a while, just so anybody, if new people don't know this, every once in a while I like to send him a GIF of me. Like a GIF of somebody pulling behind like a boat on a water ski line, just skipping, and I'm like, "You keep going, buddy. I'll keep holding on to this fucking rope."
Hey, I have the best fans in the world. I want y'all to know that. Tony, Brainy, me. This was a great night, and I want to say thank you. I just want to say thank you. I have good friends. I have a great mentor in Tony, and I have a good friend and a great friend in Brainy.
Yeah. One more shot, and we'll get the tears. Come on, keep going.
Ow! Cripple Cat for $1.
I love you too.
I'm not gonna do that.
Here, I'll have a hit.
Can we get this to 1K likes? Listen, it's 918.
Oh yeah, you can. 918. We got this.
82 people. There are 82 out of the 348 that are out there that have not clicked like. Ow! So yet, 80 people. 78 people left. Are there 78 people that can send me off into the darkness of sleep?
There's 78 pimps.
75.
Left.
75 people. 73. We're going to go into... I'm not going to say we're going to go to a stack, but 71 now. Holy shit. People need to go create sock accounts so we can get out of here. Tony, love you, brother. Brainy, love you too, man. Like, both you guys mean a lot to me. You both know your roles in my life. Tony as a mentor, Brainy as... Well,
S&M.
How do you explain being the shit on the bottom of someone's shoe without being insulting? I have no idea. If anybody has any suggestions, email me.
But like, he's so
Brainy's
mean to
that
him.
guy. Brainy's that guy. No, I'm serious, Brainy. You're a good friend, and like I joke with you, but you know, I really don't talk with everybody. I'm a very introverted person.
I shield you from the tears every night. I'm actually preparing an Amber Heard versus Johnny Depp style case against you for emotional abuse in our relationship.
Hey, Negative Exponent's in the chat too. That's another one of my super good friends. Love you guys. I hate myself for being drunk
Hold on,
right
I
now.
gotta rouge
and
my cheek up a little
telling you
bit.
guys I love you so many times.
Oh.
Tony, take care, my friend. I'm taking a shot. We're getting out of here.
All right. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks for having me.
One last shot over the bow, Navy boy, from $5. I forgot to read these. One last shot for the road for Crypt tonight. Love you guys. I'm Team Skeptic. Oh shit. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do the non-drunk thing and lean back as I take my shot.
I'm gonna shatter a glass here while I try to pour myself a tiny one.
All right.
All right, I'll have a little one on the way out.
For those of you that don't know, at the very end of my videos, like you'll see my chair's behind me, and then the next scene it's not. That's the scene when you know I'm about to do my backflip. I switched hands. I just felt it. I know I hardly feel it, but I just felt it. All right. Love you guys. This was the last shot of the night. And I'm out.
Fall back now. Come on. Get those toes hooked.
No.
You need a wireless mouse so you can just click. Lean back and click.
So I can go like this. Ow!
You don't need it to be on something to click. Oh, you're weak. I get it.
Huh?
I'm joking. So you don't need it to be on something to click.
Hold on.
I think we're still on. We are.